I
All right. No spoilers. I haven't even unmuted y'all yet because we gotta make sure it's a no spoilers. 7 hours is a lot for people. Not everybody has default insomnia like me. Uh, so, everyone is still muted and we're live. Uh, it's a very one sided conversation, that one. Okay, so back on with session 19 of these Warriors of Wildemount. Excuse me, Warriors of Eastmount. Wildemount's west of here. That's Matt Mercer's. No worries, no spoilers in the game today. No worries on that. Understandably, people are still working on getting through that 7 hour heap of a finale, even those who were caught up. So, not a problem. Full understanding. Happy Pride, people. Everyone's still muted, unfortunately. But just gotta keep you guys muted during the intro so that we don't get too many interruptions. Uh, I I don't have to respond to these criticisms because you're muted. So it's true. So anyhow, last session you all narrowly avoided utter murder through a string of circumstances. Ended up summoning Lucian's old patron and managing to, for one, kill the noble genie. Number two, deceive the beholder that it could basically drink its genie juice and get the wish powers. And then giving them the opportunity to all flee the scene, overhearing the roars of frustration when the beholder realized it was not going to be getting wishy powers. Everyone was fleeing very quickly. You all did manage to find a goblin who was strapped to a torture chair or torture table, who was able to then guide you out. And the goblin's pleas of, pretty please let me murder things that are in front of us for no particular reason, rang true to the hearts of some and their journeys of self-improvement. Everyone made their way to the surface, found their mounts, and started to dash as fast as they could back the way they came away from this area before this angry beholder finds its way to the surface and to you. Behind all of you, as you start galloping into the forest, is the goblin you rescued, who is trying his best to keep up with you, going, "Wait, hold on, can I get a ride?" Squealing behind you.
I will reach my hand down to lift him up onto my horse.
He jumps up.
how far away are we from the lair
100 feet,
at this
maybe.
point?
So you pull the goblin up and onto the back of your saddle. His mini goblin glaive sticking out to the side as he keeps an eye out. It's like, just go! I'll keep an eye out! Murder anything that gets near! Everyone begins galloping and trotting as quickly as you can into the forest, back the way you came.
We are unmuted, yes.
You are all unmuted and able to
cool.
declare things.
Just
practicing fingering for when it's people's times to go, reminding anybody watching and all of y'all that I may interrupt as I may need to clarify scenes and whatnot. So let's get on Lucy.
I was going to say, after we ride for an hour or two, I was gonna try and be like, can we rest for a second?
So plan is hard ride for an hour or two.
Put distance between.
Yeah, I vote ride to sundown.
Well, what time is it?
You
What
are
time is it,
all
Jeff?
in the early afternoon.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, ride for a couple hours before we stop.
So okay. So people start riding. The chatter back and forth is ride till the sun starts to set. Um, hard rides going forward. I will need everyone to roll a d20. Charlie with advantage.
Oh, because
What
Is it for the?
This is for your mounts.
I see. Just a flat
14.
D20?
And Ravi
X
with
mods?
Ravi with disadvantage.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
this is fine.
Because I got a
Okay,
goblin
that's
on my
We
ass.
got double riders.
You would just roll a 20, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, just a 20. I know the bonuses, so
16.
nice.
That's my
12.
die.
18.
And Charlie with the advantage.
Yeah, 14.
14. All right.
Your advantage or your good boy.
Advantage. Given the bonuses that all of your mounts have, none of your mounts seem to be overly exhausted as you reach the end of your full speed southward. Find a good clearing where there is a watering spot for the horses. I mean, they're still panting. They did just like sprint for 4 hours, but they've managed to maintain their composure. Well-trained mounts, especially the goodest boy. People slide off into the clearing. The goblin immediately darts into some bushes.
Just leaves.
It just darts into some nearby bushes.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye, I guess.
Peace out, little man.
We're kind of pausing, catching your own breath, riding that hard for that long. Then the goblin just like pops out of the bushes again. Sorry, force a habit. Who's the wizard? You
we
always
don't
have a
have-
wizard.
Not us.
What?
No wizard, actually.
Oh, okay. Who's got the
Got a barber.
Spellcaster, but
who's got the safe spot for sleeping?
I kind of just gesture around to the ground.
Not us.
All right. Ooh, okay. Sounds good. I'm
Well,
gonna.
she's got that, and I point to Sonari's axe. So, feel relatively safe.
Fair enough. Ugh. Okay. Well, does anybody have an extra like blanket or anything? Not to be like
I don't.
presumptuous, but
Let's
you know.
let's see if I do. Alright, I don't have anything. Give me a moment. Oh gosh,
I have some arms.
I have your
You want
arms
to lay out
actually.
those arms?
You gave them to me.
Now that we're not fleeing for our lives, I feel like we should talk about the plan.
Yes.
Plans are great. Mine went awesome.
Did it?
No.
What was your plan?
Oh, we went in to kill the beholder, and
Yes.
then the wizard was like, "You're dead, abomination!" and like some magic flew out of its hands and like hit it in the side, and then he like turned around and was like looking at him, and then the wizard was like, "Ha! I've caught you off guard," and like did a flicky thing, and then nothing happened, and then he got eaten.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that'll tend to happen.
Phil got disintegrated.
Good thing we don't have that.
Oh no!
Tommy, his head exploded. I don't know what that was
Oh.
from.
Oh,
3 kobolds jumped Kyle
Tommy.
and like just stabbed him until he was dead. Then
Got jumped.
there was me. I took out like 3
Uh-huh.
goblins, and then the beholder looked at me, and I went up in the air and then into the wall, and then I woke up on that table.
Why, Jeff? Do I recognize this goblin? Is he part of the adventuring group that we saw at the Oni's house when the wizard put up the dome thing?
No, you recognize.
and then you know, we went to the city and then spent a few days in the city. Presumably, they could have gone past. Oh, they were going the opposite
they were
direction.
going the opposite way. You recognize
Okay.
the concept of the
Right.
party composition of like
Right.
the wizard and the fighter and the like
Mhm.
so and so and the so and so. and it was just
The
like, oh, the
classic.
wizard got blasted with an anti-magic cone and then killed, while the fighter got like some kind of psychic damage that blew up their head. You kind of piece together the like how this would have happened, and
Bill got disintegrated.
yeah,
The wizard needs food.
they came in swinging and they ended up dying very
Came
immediately.
out dead.
Yeah,
Came out no longer swinging.
it's true facts. You all get a little fire going. Do your usual survival stuff to kind of get yourself set up for an evening's rest. Goodest boy seems to be on a little bit of a patrol, circling the area, going through bushes and coming. He'll kind of go out of sight for a second and then pop back out, like 20, 30 feet on the other side, and just go giving a sniff and look around.
I'll take first watch with my goodest boy.
Well, before
we
we go
want-
to bed, shouldn't we
Yeah.
talk?
About what?
Well, your friend is still planning to go in there as far as we know, right?
Yeah.
And it's pretty rough
At least
down
we
there.
know the beholder is not more powerful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we never lied to him.
The
He just
point-
assumed.
The point was that we were going to go kill it before they did, so that they didn't have to kill it, and so that we would get the, loot
Yeah.
and everything.
Well, that thing was freaky, man.
No, I'm not saying that we
Like,
should
I
have
knew it was
killed,
gonna be
should have
freaky,
fought
but I
it.
didn't think it would be that fucking freaky.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I also underestimated it. I'm just saying, we came here to do a thing, and that thing isn't done.
I
The
think
problem is, your friend is still planning to go there, possibly to his death, and that's what we were aiming to not happen.
So what? Do we go back and fight that thing?
no.
We could just find them,
Give them a little
tell them
warning.
we
Yeah,
think they
I-
shouldn't, give them a warning, give them something at least, give them a layout, I don't know.
That
Something
That
that
would
would
Or
help.
we could just go back with them.
is true.
I mean, didn't make any. As long as I didn't. But as long as none of you made any like sacred oaths or anything to not go back there and like kill it, I don't think we're breaking any like moral, stuff. It's kind of
I have a sacred code. It's not peeing my fucking pants.
welcome to Oathbreaker status.
We've gotta teach Ubra
How to
name your mic.
touch
You
the
can-
button.
I'll
Yeah.
go into the thing.
You've got mod abilities.
I will mute. There we go.
Cool.
Oh,
did you?
And I gotta click a thing. There we go. Okay. All right. So, Charlie, make an intelligence check for me.
$18.
18 is very good. You are thinking back on all of your approach. You had what seemed like a tripped trap that you all went down in, as it was the entranceway that you found immediately. That may not be the best idea, but it's the only entrance you know of, and you know the way you went, which you did clear traps along the way, and those you didn't disable, you know the location of. But you know there was a cave-in in that area, in the four corners, the way you
Right.
took. So if you did find them and were trying to give them advice, you wouldn't necessarily have any real useful information on that stuff. And let me unmute.
I think Umbra needs to go for a second.
I will be right back because I've been told to move from my room. Don't know why.
Okay. Make sure
I'll be
to
like 5
just
minutes.
sticky note over your camera and mute your mic. Otherwise, everything's going to rearrange here real quick. If that's something that's possible. or any
Uh,
tacky or anything you can think of?
it's not because the moment I unplug this computer, it turns off.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll deal with it. We'll see you in a minute. Ah! Ah!
I am become Charlie.
Okay. Oh, jeez. That almost worked.
I'm a pretty cool person to be.
Agreed.
All right. Let's see if I can. I swear
You think
I-
Charlie's a good person
No, you said cool.
to be? Oh, fair. You think Charlie's cool?
A little bit.
Whoop. I will see.
Just
if I
a little.
can-
Just enough.
I thought this was set up last time, and now I am very disappointed that it was not.
Alright.
It almost works. It almost works. Okay, there we go. Depending on how long this will be.
I was gonna say something I don't remember.
Oop. There we go. There we go. People in their spots. Just won't wreck my weird brain trying looking at people and trying
Also,
to remember
Tay,
names.
what is it on your shirt? I can't tell.
It's dudes on surfboards.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
Bunga Kawa.
Nice.
surfer dude bros.
Alright.
Cool. I missed most of that last interaction. So, is there a plan that has been decided?
I don't think we decided just because Umber had to go.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just talking about
Well, why don't we just focus on finding them tomorrow?
Yes.
yeah, we'll just
Keep an eye out for them as
keep an
well
eye out, yeah.
tonight.
You guys owe these people a lot, then?
Well, I think they do.
Oh, this one?
I
Yeah.
kinda do.
You owe them, like, your life or something?
No, I just like them.
Oh, they're just pleasant?
Isn't there like a father figure in there or something?
Look, Kyle was a good guy, but he
No.
got stabbed real good. He dead now.
Yeah.
Not a lot I can do about it.
You don't know anything about my feelings.
I saw you.
I just want to help this dude.
I'm just
I
confused.
saw
I just-
you standing next to him. Charlie. I'm a good liar. I can tell that you're not.
I can lie just fine. Thank you very much.
Make a deception check.
I enjoy your company. I
Make
think
it-
it's very pleasant. Was that a lie? You don't know.
See, it sounded sarcastic, but it sounds like things that
I think Charlie enjoys
I think Charlie
your
actually
company.
believes those things, but is actually is saying them sarcastically to try and make themselves seem cooler.
I think you should all feel that you're very fortunate to be amongst such a master of deception. And it's important to recognize skills when they've been mastered to that degree. And I think
They
everybody
are
else
pretty
here,
good, aren't they?
I think everybody else here needs to calm down and listen to the deception master. Okay?
What
Thank
was your
you.
name
So-
again? Did you ever catch that? Oh dear.
Ooh.
It's a good name.
No.
I like it. A little long.
I usually ask people to go call me Pipey.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Pipey.
Thank you,
I'm Ravi.
Ravi. Yeah,
Sonari.
Sonari.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Massive deception.
I'm
Yep. Your banana tuna
Charlie.
sandwiches.
That's pretty gross.
Oddly specific.
I think
No.
that's my new worst nightmare now too.
It's not the grossness.
Snakes.
The
Clowns.
grossness is why you
Snake
eat
clowns.
it. No, you eat it because it's good, and then it's what happens after. That's the problem.
Hmm.
Huh.
Well,
That does not sound pleasant. To all take first watch,
Huzzah!
Pipey.
All right.
I will
Charlie
take second.
goes in for first watch. The DM cracks open the
A
yard
flask of hydration.
the yard to table tea, which I just realized is coming up clear because of how green screen technology works.
Oh,
Um,
interesting.
it's just like I'm like, this is nice and green on my end, but it's just like not really. Yeah, so
Water.
it's
That's
looking
so
weird.
weird.
That's kind of really cool.
We got
Yeah.
sweet mint, lavender, and stevia all from the garden.
Well, you're gonna need it. Playing pipes or pipey.
For pipey.
Yeah.
I'm just glad nobody insisted on asking his full name. So
It's just a scream. He just screams.
it's just
Very apt.
Now I'm gonna make a character whose name is just
Fight.
scream, and then they have an actual. Then they have just like, but you can call me this.
it's
You
hard
can
to
call me
pronounce
someone.
it's hard to pronounce in common, but it's
Welcome back.
Pipey the Goblin nods at Charlie taking first watch and proceeds to take his glaive and use it to hook onto a tree branch that he normally wouldn't be able to reach, and then climb up and get up into the tree and nestle into a little crook of the branches, having no bedding whatsoever. Just his loincloth and glaive is what he's out here with now. But kind of,
Just a warning first, man. Oh my gosh.
I can't help it if you look
I'm
up.
scarred for life.
Why'd you think I came up
Well,
here? I didn't want to roll over in the middle of the night and expose you, just.
Or you could just wear some pants.
I don't own pants now. Thanks for being so concerned. As far
What were you wearing before?
I was wearing a very nice suit. It was designed for a noble halfling who I murdered and took his clothes. Okay? They were self-repairing.
Why are you not sleeping in?
I kept getting
Okay,
stabbed,
so
and the clothes would
wear the
fix
frickin'
themselves.
trousers.
What trousers?
The ones that you said you were wearing.
I was when I got knocked out by a beholder, and then I think his lackey folded my shit
Yeah,
into a box.
and I take out a pair of fine clothes that I have. It's like, this is all I have. Take them.
That is sized for someone entirely different.
Wrap it
I
around yourself.
do not care.
I'll see what I can do.
I
Same
have
shit.
Climbs down.
I have common clothes.
All
I feel
right.
I have
better
common
about
clothes,
cutting
I'll give
those
him
up if you don't mind.
Pants.
Give these to a tailor.
No, take this.
Okay.
are
Common
nice.
clothes from a halfling
I
fit the
don't-
goblin pretty okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your junk anymore, man.
These'll do. I'm usually all dressed up in this. It really freaks people out when you see a goblin coming at you in a suit, no armor, screaming.
Good
Freaks
point,
me out.
actually. It's true.
It would throw you off your rhythm.
That's half the plan. Other than the murder, obviously. Alright, night! Hooks the tree again and climbs up. This is much better now. It's almost like a blanket, but over my whole body.
All right. Time.
I believe I...
Takes the old
Time
loincloth,
for
makes a
sleep.
little pillow, and leans against the tree.
So which way are we going?
We are
In the morning, we are looking for Charlie's father figure, and
No.
Yeah,
and
he's your dad.
then we'll see from there. If we can convince them not to fight it, that's probably the best idea. If we can't, then I'm sure Charlie would, and I would also probably prefer to go with them.
I mean, I'd rather not. Let's just get through the fucking night.
Did I not tell you guys about my chat with my patron?
Yes, but there are options to get back.
Yes, but we're helping people.
Yeah.
You told us that you need to
There's
help people, and there
We
are
have
plenty
an
of people
immediate
to help.
currently,
I was also told
in
a
a month.
specific thing to do.
and
Yes.
in a month we can make it there.
Yeah.
We'll either travel straight
got
there
lots of
from
time.
here, or we can figure out a teleportation, which will be instantaneous when the thing is over.
Yeah.
That that is on our next to do, but for now we'll focus on
Yes,
helping what we can at the moment.
that's definitely number 2.
Okay.
Umbra, you want to fix
Number
your,
1 is saving Charlie's dad.
want to fix your head position a little bit? I thought I checked. I even
just
checked Discord
realized.
to make sure it wasn't my issue on my end. Cool. All right. So, other people bedding down. Lucian getting into a meditative state per elf
Yeah.
shit. Fucking elf shit.
Dope monk shit.
Dope monk elf bullshit. All right. So, Charlie, taking the first watch. Roll a d12 for me.
Oh, quick
Oh,
question. Can you all hear
cops.
my card
Dude.
shuffling tonight?
Nope.
Haven't yet.
I
Okay.
can't. Nope.
Cool. I changed my audio sensitivity, so
Nice.
thank you.
You could also turn on noise suppression, so it only
It is on.
filters voices.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what.
Yeah.
What they meant. Yeah. Charlie, d12.
2.
2. You are watching. It's not too late yet. There's still some light in the sky from the sun setting. Through the canopy, around, even in this little clearing, you're not getting a ton, but you are aware enough of your surroundings to see what is a fox sort of approaching, but dragging something. And it seems to be sort of happenstance. Like, it's not directly approaching the camp. It's sort of just dragging something vaguely westward, and it just happens to be, like, passing by within eyeshot of the camp.
I'm gonna go give a little peek to see what it's dragging.
Sure. Go ahead and make a self check to have it, like, not notice you.
Beep, 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 beep.
15.
15 is pretty good. You definitely got a, well, the drop on it is has a different connotation, but you are approaching without it seemingly very aware of you, and it is dragging what looks like a small wooden box with a rope through one side of it, and it's just got its mouth clenched around the rope, and it's just like taking a few steps back and then pulling and taking a few steps and pulling, and it's just dragging this small wooden crate over and over.
Jump out and go, boo!
Bah!
Get out of here, you little fuck!
I'm not. What? Why did you do that?
Why can you talk? I thought you were a fox.
I am a fox. Thank you. What?
Is it the fox merchant?
You do kind of recognize this fox, yeah. Looks very familiar. Kind of takes a look at you, and it's just like,
Oh,
you're like an adventurer or something, right?
yeah. Sorry,
Well, don't
I
just
didn't
startle random woodland
recognize
creatures.
it with you.
Minding their business.
Well, you were carrying a box, and I thought maybe there would be something I could take in it.
Wish I was carrying it. I've been dragging this thing for a couple days.
Well, do you want help?
I mean, yeah, if you bought the last thing, I could probably ditch the crate.
Frickin'
What's left in it?
Light health potion chick
Kind of
again.
gets his teeth on the corner and lifts the lid off. You see a pair of steel bracers that looks like they lock on to forearms. They're pretty sleek. They have really crudely carved in runic symbols. Like the metal itself is a little jagged. They didn't bother polishing it down once the rune was set. It's like, these are like magic or whatever, and they help people that don't wear armor not get hurt by stuff.
Or magic or whatever.
So, I was told to get, oh geez, what'd they say? I think they said 100 platinum pieces? I think that's right. I think it's 100 platinum pieces, and get the coins. I got a little pouch here you could tie around my neck, and then I wouldn't have to carry a crate anymore. You buying?
Well, let me.
Is it 100 platinum pieces?
I'll be right back.
Oh,
And
okay.
then
I'm trying to remember if it was 100.
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think it was 100.
Yeah, it definitely was. But
It was.
Okay, I'll be back
Yeah,
with
yeah,
some
yeah.
you
money.
got to use your
I gotta figure this out.
master
You
deception.
just stay right here, and then I'll go get some platinum pieces from the bag.
So you go over to the bag of holding that I assume is like
Yeah.
nestled under Ravi, or used as a pillow or something.
Yeah, I don't care about being stealthy. I'm just gonna.
You just start reaching in. Ravi, you are jostled awake by someone not being particularly nonchalant about reaching into the bag of holding. You see Charlie.
Excuse
reaching in.
me. Illyra, what?
I'm gonna go buy one of those chickens so I can snap its neck.
No, what? No, you can't have my money
I'm
to do
kidding. Well, it's our
that.
money from the
It is our money. I
beholder.
hadn't distributed
First
yet.
off.
Yes, okay.
Secondly, I'm fucking with you, but I did find the fox, and he's like dragging the box through these woods
All right.
with the beholder around. Like
Let
I'm
me.
trying to do nice things.
Yeah. Let me do some math real quick. All right. Just remember. But you only get 150 later.
Okay, mom. And I take the coin and I go back off into the.
It's part of your
Forest.
share. And he just rolls back over and goes to sleep.
Taking part of your share of platinum, you count out 100 pieces of platinum, and get back over to the fox. And the fox is like, "Okay, I'm definitely pretty sure it was 100 platinum pieces."
Yeah, that's fine here.
Oh, sweet, great.
I'm
Alright.
trying to do nice things. There's a beholder around here, so be fucking careful, because he's pissed off.
Got it. I'll be very careful. Is it that way? Kind of gestures westward.
Wait.
You're on mute.
Yeah, just be careful walking through the woods, man.
All right, good idea. Thanks. Coins in the pouch on my neck. It's all done with a paw. By the way.
There you go, little
Sweet.
fox man.
All right, you can have the crate too.
Oh, and don't let my. Oh, thanks. don't let my dog see you.
At which point
He
you,
might
do,
get
you look
jealous.
back and you do see Goodest Boy just like just death eyes.
Stay.
New name.
This is a friend. You're so cute, and I go and I'll give him scratches
All right, good
while
luck.
the fox gets away.
And then darts
Yeah. You too.
off into the forest. Who?
When Charlie wanders back to the camp, for someone whose trademark is stealth, you are fucking loud.
Who?
Charlie is laughing at that. I'm laughing at it, but Charlie's laughing.
Ravi finally gets a chance to roll back over into sleep. After another hour or so, who do you kind of nudge to take the next watch?
Yeah, Ravi's taking the next watch.
Gotcha. Do you tell Ravi anything else about the situation that occurred?
No. I'll go like I'm reaching into the bag again to wake him up.
Could you not wait till the morning?
It's your turn, man. I'm going to bed. I'm just. Good night.
Let's get a D12 roll from Ravi as well.
I actually don't think I've ever rolled this dice before. I've had this set for a while, but...
It's good times.
2.
2 again.
Another fox walks by.
You actually, well, here's the thing. Everyone else is either dead asleep or deep in their trances, and you do spot a badger, with a backpack. It's kind of waddling, going
This is
from
gonna be a one shot.
from west to east. Just kind of going, and let's see if this guy rolls a 2 on his perception. No, that's a 20. Badger, like, as soon as it crosses a clearing and you lock eyes with it locks eyes with you, and this badger is just like, "Are you an adventurer?"
Yeah, my friends are sleeping, but just
Sorry, I'll
keep
keep
it down.
Are you an adventurer?
I am.
Are you interested in strange rarities?
Depends on the strange rarity.
Kind of like head nods you over to like the next bush.
I head over to the next bush.
Waddles over. I have in my possession magical bracers meant to increase the defensive prowess of anyone who puts them on. That makes it so they don't need to use armor. It's very useful. I've been told
I think
to
I know
collect.
someone.
I've been told to collect 100 platinum pieces for the sale.
I think I know someone who could use those. Can I inspect them?
Alright. Gets the backpack off. It looks a little awkward. But this badger gets it off, pulls it up, and pulls out these steel lock-on bracers with really rough cut runes. Looks like they weren't repolished after the runes were carved in. So it looks like enchantment was done, and they were like, "Alright, we're done. Stamp it, ship it. It's good to go." It's like, "I need 100 platinum pieces, sir."
Can I tell that they are magical?
I mean, they got pretty obvious runes carved right into them.
That doesn't necessarily make things magical, though.
That's true. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Alright. Ooh. Natural 19 for a 22.
Ooh, a 22. You do recognize the boop, 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 boop. You recognize them as actual arcane symbols, and it is an abjuration rune that is carved into both of them, which makes a lot of sense for a protective ward kind of thing.
You said 100 platinum?
100 platinum pieces. I'm quite sure this. I have a really good memory.
Badges tend to.
That's right. So what it
You have yourself a deal, my friend.
Oh my god.
be good doing
And
business.
I hand over 100 platinum.
As you put it in the bag, which it is able to like hold the paw down and use its mouth to kind of cinch the main pouch where that's in. Gets its bag back on. And good day to you, sir. Well, evening. And sorts waddles itself off into some bushes.
I think I have. Let me check. I do. Okay. What during the rest of my watch? I would like to paint with my painter's kit, which I have, on the bracers.
Nice.
What I would like to paint is... Ooh, I gotta decide quick. I am going to paint black feathers on it.
Nice.
On them.
Go ahead and make a tools check. It'll be dexterity and your proficiency.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's 19.
19's quite good. By the time it's a chance, well, Lucian would be getting out of her meditation about this time, but you have a very masterfully painted and dried and set with a nice coat on top for protecting it from immediate damage. A motif of black feathers with almost like a platinum outline throughout. The rough carving of the runes into the actual metal is still present, but you managed to work around it in a way that kind of works.
If I can, I want to make the jagged parts like seem intentional almost.
Yeah, like
and make them
frayed up
like
feathers,
they're like
basically.
pointy on purpose to like
With 19,
make them look more metal.
With a 19 and the amount of time you have, very doable. And Lucian, you come up out of your meditation. You still need to have light activity for the remainder of the 8 hours, but keeping watch is definitely part of that.
Listen, I
More.
have something for you.
Okay.
And I have a little bit of like either like a piece of like fabric or whatever over it. I've noticed you've been putting a lot of effort in.
Thanks.
Been trying to be a good person. And I want you to know, while you have screwed up a couple times here and there, that it is not going unnoticed.
Thanks.
So, I got you these. And I take off the piece of fabric.
Ooh, they're pretty.
I did my best to incorporate the Raven Queen thing. Thought you would enjoy.
They look wonderful. Lucian's gonna take them. And,
I know you don't wear armor, but, the badger I bought it from, whatever,
not the
said
weirdest thing.
that they enhance the defensive capabilities of someone who does not wear armor. Thought you could use them.
Alright.
Anyways, have a good night.
You too. And Lucian's just going to, as he goes to bed, Lucian's just looking between their arm wraps and the bracers. Just,
Oh.
I guess they
could,
could
you
be
know.
turned into foot wraps.
could be attempted.
Could you, like, arm wrap and then a bracer over top?
You don't think it'll work out, the enchantments being that on top of each other.
Mm.
Yeah. Lucian's going to decide to figure it out in the morning and take their watch.
Gotcha. Lucian can roll a d12. Roll a 2 again, and then I gotta figure out what fucking animal's coming in.
4.
I was so hoping that there would be 4 animals selling bracers of defense. Or sorry, some bracers out in the woods that we could then play as a one-shot or something.
Oh my. With a 4, you are keeping an eye out during the evening. You catch a couple of clouds part and stars shoot across, but a pretty quiet section of watch. But you don't technically have to move on to somebody else, but other people will be getting up momentarily anyways.
Yeah.
And it would give you a moment to attune, if you wanted to the bracers.
I
And
will do
also
that.
to experiment with whether or not the foot wraps, the wrist wraps will work as foot wraps.
I'm going to pass watch on to Sonari.
Sonari, you've completed the sleeping portion of your rest, and you and the goblin are both getting awake and like getting yourselves kind of stretched and ready and able to kind of take a light watch before your full rest is completed.
Cool.
All right, so we gotta keep it quiet, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
You want me to like scout and stuff?
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
never
with
mind.
that.
They're on the
Why not?
rest thing. Never mind.
Charlie is asleep.
Keep talking.
All right, I'll dart around through the trees and keep an eye out.
Yeah, keep it safe.
Go ahead and roll a d12 for Sonari.
Right back. Get back.
2.
Unfortunately, I think the other 2 of us wear armor.
Sonari doesn't.
Yes,
but
Sonari
also
makes
nobody
sense.
told Sonari about the
That's
bracelet
true.
Yes,
situation.
I'm just like, oh shit, that might be helpful.
That's it's funny more than anything. Oh god. Okay.
They just keep getting smaller too. With a fox and then a badger.
Fox.
Little mole rat.
Wait, did she roll? Did Ari roll a 2?
I rolled a 2. I considered lying about it. I was like, oh,
Nah, that's fine. I just need to,
yeah.
I didn't have a third backup
Woodland
animal written
creatures.
down.
Rabbit.
Nah,
A
well,
frog.
No,
A small
wait.
frog.
Wrong.
You.
There was a frog person, right?
Not
Hold
an
on.
animal though.
Let's minimize the interruptions while I'm figuring something out here. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. You are looking into the forest, keeping an eye out for things that would register as threats. You see what branches move, and then you look closer and you can see that there's a small bag attached to one of what are antlers to a deer. They're relatively short and they're not full extension at this point, but they pop out of some woods and look over at you. Kind of give a look around, see your like resting compatriots. Lucian sort of was Lucian going to attune to the bracers or wait till morning when everybody's up?
Attune to them now.
Okay.
Lucy doesn't see any point in waiting.
Gotcha. So you're attuning to the bracers, and then you're going to try to attune to the wraps on your feet.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought I didn't have to attune to the wraps.
I believe they were supposed to be attunement. I think so.
I don't think I attuned to them.
I think it was a non-issue given the point in the campaign that you were getting them because nobody had more than 3 magic items to start with.
I have 2.
But this deer kind of makes eye contact with you and quietly approaches a little bit, looking around, and it's like, "Hello, are you an adventurer?
Yeah.
Do you have any spare coin? My people are in need of money in particular. I have something to trade. A magical item one of our craftsmen created. It's worth 100 platinum pieces. I'm supposed to bring back.
Magic. What is it?
They're magical bracers. They're for someone such as yourself that does not wear armor. They're meant to increase your protection level. They're magically
logging in my head. I do have
you as though armor, but magic. They're quite useful for those who require not to wear armor. They nearly strapped them to me to help protect me through the forest, but it would be easier to sell once I came upon some adventurers. This forest is supposed to be rife with them these days.
Logging through my head. I do have knowing that I have reattuned things.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was
What are
going
your
to
3?
be like I have the loop. Oh, I have Lupin's Lash.
Right.
It says I've tuned, and then the brooch of shielding or something,
True.
and I have the eyes of the eagle.
True.
Oh.
Yeah, the brooch is just for force damage and magic
Yeah, it
missiles
is just force
specifically.
damage. Yeah,
So it's a little
Yeah.
narrow in its scope.
yeah.
Plus, it's something you
So
can toss off to the armored people. So
But what I
But my
I hate
brooch.
this. I think I hate this. Yeah. I don't have my 100 platinum just with me. So,
You
you
know,
said your
Ravi
people
has
need. Yeah.
your share though
Yeah.
in the bag.
But
If you have the equivalent of gold pieces, I can probably take that back. I'm fairly capable of carrying.
what if I just give you? You say your people are in need. I give you 50. You can keep the bracers.
I that would be helpful. One of your friends might be in need of them, though. Um, I would hope they'd find their protection. But I would, of course, be a donation to our people would be most welcome.
I'm just going to talk. I'm assuming it's an open crate that they are.
It's like a bag tied
Or
to a
hatched
antler.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just put 50 into the bag.
Yeah. As you drop the coins in, they clank on the bracers that you see inside. Exact same description. Rough steel that's been fresh carved runes. They didn't bother to polish. It seems like they cranked these out and then are trying to sell them off. But they take the coin and nod. And, good evening to you. May the morning find you well.
You as well.
And they hop into the bushes, and you see the goblin like darting out.
Wait,
No, darting after.
No.
It's good meat. No,
If it talks, you don't eat it. That's kind of my rule here.
it could talk.
That's a good rule.
That is a good rule.
Pretty decent rule.
All right. Over the next hour or so, Lucian, you attune to the bracers. You also have the foot wraps tied to your feet and attuned, you believe. But about everyone else who was finishing their rest is now up. With Sonari and a goblin looking a little confused. Sonari.
I imagine I see.
Hey, Lucian,
sorry.
Yeah?
I got you something, and I reach in my bag and I pull out the bracers.
See another pair of bracers, not painted like yours.
Here, so you don't have to wear. What the fuck?
Lucian points at
Where'd
Robbie.
Those ones look so much nicer.
Well,
Ask him.
I saw a pair just like that just hours ago. Are you?
Well,
how did you get what?
here
You did too?
you can have
Yeah.
them.
What?
Who are you handing the bracers to?
I'll hand them to Sonari.
Thank you.
So
Thank you for offering, though.
How
I
did
meant
you
to
guys
badger.
found mine on a deer? Saw mine deer.
I ran into that fox dude again.
Crazy
I guess they
night.
run in similar circles.
Now
Did they tell you? Did yours tell you why they needed the money at all? Because I
Nope.
Just said they needed 100 platinum.
Now that I'm attuned, what do they do?
Well, quick question. So, Sonari, you've been handed the bracers. Are you
yeah.
gonna?
I will. I'm gonna unattune the brooch
Gotcha.
and try. I put the braces on. I'll also like hold. I was like, if anyone would like a brooch of, is it brooch of shielding? Is that what this is called? I just wrote it down as brooch.
It's a brooch,
brooch of shielding. Okay, awesome.
Resistance to force
on that
damage
one.
and immunity to magic missile.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
I can hand it over to
People
Robbie.
prepare breakfast and start attuning to items.
I
I
Sorry.
would say Lucian. Well, anybody can make a perception check. Probably everybody.
That is a 16.
18.
Nice.
10.
All right. Snar.
I didn't do one.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. The goblin is like stabbing at the ground behind a tree, right next to the camp, and like making a pile of like grass and dirt, and then like looks up at like half the party like looking at him, and he's like, "What? You know,
What are you doing?
well, I was gonna poop in the hole, and then the dirt's gonna go on the fire,
Oh,
except for
God.
some of the dirt that goes back on top of the poop. I thought you were adventurers. How do you poop?"
We usually go away from the party to do it.
Well, we're not staying here. We're gonna go.
Yes,
I
but we don't.
respect.
The
It's
wind's
because
this way, anyways.
It's because we don't
For
want to
now.
watch each other poop.
Ah. Rolls his eyes, goes like 2 trees down, where you can still kind of see him, and starts digging a new hole.
Whatever.
There's a rant in Goblin about the that most people just hear as Goblin gibberish, but whoever can
Yeah.
speak
I understand
Goblin, whoever can understand Goblin, is just like, well, now the dirt's farther away from the fire, so you gotta carry it all the way over there. Then you lose half of it, and then you gotta put out the fire all the way. And there's forest fire, and then who's the asshole then? It's not me. It's not the one who's just gonna poop and then cover the fire and move on with his life. It's the one who started a forest fire. And then you stop listening very quickly.
I'm gonna take the pile that he had made and throw it on the fire.
Fire, embers covered. Confident no gust of wind will blow any embers into the brush, causing a horrible devastation.
No gender reveal parties here.
That's true. Oh my goodness. Don't burn down your country just to say it has penis. So...
Words to live by.
Words to live by.
Because you might be wrong 12 years down the line.
Right? This baby has a penis. It's like, that's super not relevant right now. Now, Lucian, there's no like flashy exterior thing that happens once you're attuned to the bracers. They're just locked in place. Seem as active as you'd expect. You do get a thing where most magic items do, where they resize slightly once you attune to them, and so they do fit snug, and they seem good. You have your wraps on your feet. Are you going to attempt one of your breath weapons to then see if the magic carries on to the wraps?
Yes, I'm going to do a cold one because I know that won't lead to any sort of natural disaster.
Catching what remains of the embers a little bit in the area, icing out a corner, flash freezing a tree nearby, and it does appear to have the icy effect on your foot wraps, ready for a kick.
I'm the ghost shoot style.
Pretty cool.
Hell yeah!
Roundhouse ice kick.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Lucian was kind of focusing on kicks anyway.
That's fair. All right.
Did we forget what the bracers?
Gotta get you some iron souls.
So Sonari finishes attuning as you all have breakfast. There's a they are like kind of locked on, and they resize to fit snugly. Again, there's no outward flashy thing that happens once you're attuned to them. It's not like they're not bracers that make my fists engulf in flames. Ravi, yes.
My paint doesn't crack or anything when they shrink or grow, whatever, for Lucian, right?
Nope, seems good.
Good.
Oh, yours looks cooler than mine.
I can try and get you something too, Sonari, if you'd like.
Yeah, maybe in the next camp.
I'm also pretty good at painting, so.
One bracer for each person.
Right.
Have a
Alright.
competition.
Goblin comes
Sorry that I'm not artsy.
No.
back. Who's artist?
I went to art school.
Ooh.
And And I
Me
lived in
too.
a monk monastery. They made me learn it. It was
Me
actually
too.
quite relaxing.
Ah, good times.
Oh, you're back.
Calligraphy.
Hey.
Well, I can try and do something to
You know,
your
I
bracers,
want
but
Charlie to put something on the bracers. It's
oh,
only right. It's only right, right?
uh,
If you want
oh,
to.
oh,
Charlie immediately
okay.
regrets.
Oh, we gotta sign it like when somebody breaks her
Sure.
arm and sees
Yeah,
somebody who's
yeah.
not a magic doctor.
Oh,
If
oh,
lost.
oh,
Your health insurance only covers
okay.
non-magic doctors.
What? You're kind of new to the party. What things other? I don't know how I would draw a book would be weird.
I have an
You
idea.
want me to do a paint
What,
by number for
like,
you?
do you? No.
I have an idea.
I'll try to draw a wolf, like the
I
Doing a wolf motif.
What were you saying, Umbra?
that was actually going to be my idea.
That's the
Sort
idea.
of like
Nice.
wolf
Wolf stuff.
motif.
Wolf motif. Yeah.
All right, I'll try to draw
All right.
a wolf motif.
Nice. Go ahead and are you proficient in painter's
I-
supplies? Or...
I'll hand over my painter's tools.
All right. Go ahead and just make a straight dexterity check.
Well, I'm good at dexterity, so that's good. I thought you were going to
Nice.
make me do performance. 17.
Ooh.
17's pretty good. There is a very cool like wolf mom with wolf pack motif going on. It is well set up to the bracers. You can kind of almost see them running when you go into an axe swing.
Ooh.
It's pretty rad.
Can I give Charlie a little fist bump?
Charlie, this is awesome.
Thanks. I have not drawn since I was a kid. So
I
I'm
honestly
glad you
cannot
like it.
tell. I give
Thanks.
them a few swings of the axe to watch them run.
Oh, here, everyone. And I start handing out everyone's share of the gold.
Ah, yes.
Charlie gets 150 platinum pieces. And then both of you get 250. Let me pull out my abacus.
You have an abacus just handy?
No, making a joke.
Hi, Abacus.
Alright.
You're-
And then everyone gets 1,675 gold pieces.
Are we allowed to hold that much?
In your pouch, I'm
You
sure.
have a backpack, which will
Right.
that's a little more than fits in a pouch, I believe. But
If you want, just keep a tally of what you have, and I can keep it in the bag for you.
I will be doing that.
a sack of sacks would come in
Oh,
handy
maybe
for that.
It's
It's my favorite.
It was
mundane item.
1,275.
1,675.
675 more than what I thought. Cool.
1675.
Yes.
Lucian.
Yes, Lucian.
This is a question for Jeff, out of character. This is me guessing. Do they have the same stats as the bracers of defense?
They do not.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
So, people gather their things, get mounted on their mounts. Goblin, like I was like, "Am I riding with you again, big boy?"
Not after you called me that.
Sorry.
Lucian, your turn.
No, I do not consider.
I was very
Well,
nice
it has
to
to
you.
be
I
one
gave
of
you
you
some
two,
cool
really.
braces.
That horse is carrying a lot. No offense, ma'am. Just like a
None
lot
taken.
of
The
beef.
horse can only take 20% of the weight. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Fine, but if you get handsy, I will not be amused.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Good.
This goblin drinks his respect women juice.
He
Ravi.
respects women, but he murders people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not mutually
Priorities.
exclusive.
Well, right, you know?
Vikings.
Sure.
True.
Kind of pole vaults up using his glaive and is like, "All right, let's get a move on." And
yes, Lucian.
people start to trot southward. Lucian, yes.
Do you have that magic thing that tells you what magic items do?
I don't actually.
Fuck.
I have the wand, which can tell me if things are
Also,
magical.
Need to avoid the metagaming, as this is not a conversation that would be happening if I told you they're just braces of defense.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna ask him anyway. I was.
All
I
right.
was just trying to avoid that.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Lucian. I
Yeah.
have a question.
I
How
might
come
have an answer.
sometimes you talk like a normal fucking person, and sometimes you talk like Ravenderella over there?
Gonna be honest, it's a bit of a habit.
Okay,
I used to
fair enough.
I used to do vocal exercises to raise the pitch of my voice, and now I just can't stop talking like this. It's an issue.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Okay.
It was funny.
I mean, you're kind of like a princess, so Ravenderella fits.
Not entirely wrong, I guess.
Not
All right,
entirely wrong.
onward.
Anyways.
People heading
Ballsy.
southward. Goblin kind of chimes in and is like, "To clarify, where are we heading? You're trying to run into your friends, right?
Yes.
Then heading to the coast.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've been a pirate before. I can do it again.
Oh, you've been a pirate before?
Yeah, you murder a bunch of people. You just take their stuff and you kill them. Not
I
in
know
that
I
order.
freed this person. I know I freed this person. That does not mean, just so everyone is clear, we do not have to associate with him.
I mean, safety and numbers, right?
Doing the moral, thing and like freeing someone from, torture, does not mean
That we.
That you agree with them.
We don't need to
Yeah.
hang out when we get back to civilization. But you made me not dead. I'm gonna make you not dead until part ways in civilization lands.
I mean,
You
it
should,
makes sense.
might
That
you
makes
should probably
seem
get some pants before you go back to
He's-
I got
civilization.
pants.
he's got Charlie's pants.
The normal size one gave me some clothes the other day.
Love it. Love it.
I'm going to ignore that.
Something deeply amusing to me about a goblin referring to halflings as normal size.
I love that a lot. Yeah, no, I like it.
It's very good.
That makes sense.
It's gonna be a trope from now on for every small character. You all are the giant weirdos.
Means that I'm.
I mean, to be fair, from their perspective, yeah.
You can't even make a house out of dirt without it collapsing. You need like support structures. It's weird.
Good.
World's clearly not designed for you. Heading
There's a reason my back hurts so much.
It's true. You get about midday, and who is leading the expedition? Who's taking point?
I shall.
I will with my doggo because my
The doggo.
doggo's a good boy,
The goodest of boys.
and
Do you have anything from him?
can smell and things.
Smell
Do you have anything
Oh,
from your father?
Is-
the whisk.
I don't think so. Let me check. Mom.
I don't believe he gave you anything.
Yeah. I don't have anything of his.
I mean, this is only fair. You made fun and continue to make fun of Lucian's butt tooth. You still be ready to make me.
But that was funny.
This is funny for me.
This is going off of my trauma of never having a parental figure in my life.
Well, you do now.
Robbie just does the like, oh.
Let's calling back that bombshell. Even the goblin's like, "Oh, that's rough." The
I'm gonna go like same.
Same.
Got you.
we got the no dad club
I mean,
over here.
Did-
Oh, jeez.
there was Stardust, I guess. She was the closest I had to a adult parental-ish figure.
You used to roll with Stardust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Y'all know
Well,
that.
let's see.
I personally
Not really.
don't.
Oh boy. Charlie, make a survival check. As you are
Oh, right.
As he
It
takes a stab at you.
helming the journey.
was like directly related to the storytelling thus far.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
6.
Nice.
Ooh.
But I don't get anything better with my doggo.
Distracted.
Doggo can help with
Oh.
immediate vicinity things, but this is not that issue.
Okay.
You all are making your way through the forest, following Charlie's lead. They take you through a couple areas where it's a good thing you're going kind of like single file, because it's too dense a brush to get through. And you all come upon a like ramp of dirt. Kind of slowly, it's pretty steep. But with Doggo, Charlie, you managed to get up to the top of it. There's about a 30-foot drop of stone wall that you catch just the lip of at the top of this like dirt ramp that's got like moss and grass covering it, and it's a bit of a drop to make, especially for the mounts. And then you look left and right, and it looks like this has been cleared pretty extensively in both directions. And trees have been clear cut for about 30 feet. You see a couple darting the landscape occasionally, but there are spots where it is also a flat, smooth stone that's around 40 feet across. That is in patches through the thing. There's like dense trees blocking in between these patches of like flat stone.
I think someone else should probably lead.
You also now see the walking up to the patch that's in front of you, a halfling who waves.
Hey, where is this?
This is here.
Yeah, but like, where are we?
It's a very strange
I
question.
kind of got us turned around.
Leave your animals on the other side and come down with a rope or something. Will not be shouting to those up on top of the barrier.
Okay. I'll leave my mount. I'll leave the doggo with everyone else, and I'll just go down myself.
Just you?
Yeah, unsure of the situation.
People are watching as Charlie ties a rope to Doggo, I'm guessing, and then
Well, there's like
there's some trees nearby you could tie off.
trees
Yeah.
around this
Yeah,
ramp,
it's only
right?
like 30 feet down, so
Yeah,
within
I'll
You
tie
could
off
probably just tell him to stay.
You probably should just. We all.
I think
people
Everyone
are
sees
still
this
around.
happening. You were all in pretty close
I-
proximity.
We're like at the bottom of the ramp though, yeah?
There is like you're at the bottom of the ramp. The ramp leads up and then apparently drops straight off with stonework.
And we do not.
So you
can.
said there's a person over there?
Yeah, there's a halfling dude, and I asked where we are, and he said that that was a weird question and that he didn't want to shout. So I'm gonna go
What?
Does
Find
Me
out
to
where
come
we are.
with?
that's not really that strange a question.
It shouldn't be. Yeah.
It's strange that he thinks that's a strange
Yeah,
question.
sure.
Are you all sitting
I
one
Welcome to-
person?
I could use some muscle.
Yeah.
I'm come with. I'm a pretty good climber. That's
Oh, we can all. Can't we
the
all
dog
go?
can watch the
I-
horses. It's done it before, right?
that's fair.
Let's just go. That's what parties do.
Oh,
I got you
dear.
back.
Oh, okay. Stay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Lucian.
This I'm considering doing something very cool but very stupid because it's only 30 feet and I have slow fall.
Sure.
Lucian's gonna just kind of like hop down.
Just jump off, yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead and what is uses your reaction, correct?
Yep. And I
it's
can
5 times your monk level.
yeah, so 25.
Okay, so it's not physically possible to exceed that. So, you just watch Lucian dope monk shit, just 3-point landing, just land. Everybody else just comes down the rope like a normal person.
Yeah, I take a kitten and just ching, and then tie the rope around it.
It's pretty straightforward to like just shove the baton into the dirt that goes right up against this like 6-inch thick straight stone.
Sure.
And rope through that, and a couple of ropes on the wall, and you all come down. There's just a smooth stonework as far as you can see in either direction, and this halfling figure kind of just, as you all come down, just kind of instinctively just backs up a few steps, and it's just like, so what are you all... Oh, sorry, that's the goblin. What are we doing? What are you all doing here?
We're just looking for some friends.
Yeah.
You stop shouting. Oh my god.
I start walking closer.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do the same.
So the group approaches a little bit. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
You
They were.
see them.
They
Well,
got
actually,
us.
first it's gonna be a fucking cocked. Gonna be a perception
Okay.
check necessary.
I'm gonna say that's sight, and I'm gonna take advantage.
I did not pass the perception check.
With
22
advantage,
on
I got
perception.
a 3, so that would make it like what, 7?
That's not
Nice.
a lot.
No.
I got a 17.
Nice.
My perception was 22,
Nice.
Good job, guys. Good job.
and my initiative was 11.
My initiative is 15.
Holy.
My initiative is also is actually a 9.
9.
Ooh. All right.
Not that that means anything new.
All of us with our terrible initiative.
Now that I have my
Woo!
paper
It
open.
makes sense. We are unsuspecting.
All right.
Ashley Johnson, who?
Okay.
Ravi initiative. What was that?
Initiative was 11.
11. And then for Lucian,
9.
9, and Charlie,
19.
19.
Okay.
And for Sonari,
15.
15. Well, the bad news is everyone's surprised.
I can't. I'm not
Everyone?
be surprised.
That is true, as long as you rage as the first thing you do.
Right. Okay.
Which is the first thing
Is
you
it-
do on your turn, which isn't coming up
Yeah.
yet. But the...
Is that just a all barbarians thing?
So,
Second level danger sense. Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's barbarian.
All right, fun times. This is gonna be interesting.
It's not gonna be good.
This is not
We're
going
gonna
to be
die.
good.
Over here.
The survival check of 6 combined with them rolling high on their sleight of hand. So Sonari and Ravi notice a hand gesture that's sort of like there's arms crossed with like a cloak aside, and you notice there is some shuffling and then you notice them speak some incantations and cast a spell. You're unable to do much as the entire area around you, the stonework, all turns to mud, and everyone falls.
Oh.
Aww.
Need an acrobatics check from everybody except Lucien can just take a reaction.
No.
A natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh, not bad,
14.
not bad.
And also, like, even if I did, I have expertise in it.
Right.
I have 18.
All right. So, Lucien takes no falling damage. Everyone else takes 11 bludgeoning damage as you
Okay.
fall down into a dark pit. There is packed dirt in the bottom. There's a scent that immediately hits everyone of charred flesh. And there are skeletal remains in random positions down in this room. You can see the hole above you and the mud on and below you that was just now created. There's a smooth circular ring in what is an overhang that comes in from the walls, and then a figure that appears at the top. Looks down. Well, are we talking, or am I just killing all of you?
What
First
do you want to talk about?
First would be Charlie.
What you want to talk about, man?
There's a pause. Is anyone doing anything besides just brushing themselves off and...
I'm, like... I think I just instinctually, like, drew my, rapier when I,
practically
stood
all
up
fall
after...
down?
Yeah, pretty much. But then, like, when he asks if there's talking, he's like... He's still on guard, but, like... not making aggressive action, I guess.
Here's what I want to know. The only reason we're really chatting instead of me just getting to work.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you all going the wrong way? The adventurers...
I look at Charlie.
Adventurers go north, trying to assault the beholder in its dungeon. And then I catch them. And I burn them. What are all of you doing here?
We're lost. I'm really bad at navigating, but I thought I would be fine.
Nah.
And I'm shit.
Nah. Just the two of you, okay. Well... It's kind of the reason for a trap is to catch people, that's fair.
I do have a question. Is there any way we don't die?
Sure! Gestures, sort of to what is the, looks like the far side of this little chamber. You can see, those of you with dark vision at least, well, there's enough light that everybody can kind of make out the corners. It is about a 20-foot diameter cylinder here. And there is packed dirt in every direction, and the floor is completely charred, devoid of any kind of moisture. The walls seem relatively normal, for packed dirt. Those of you quickly assessing everything go, okay, the packed dirt's easy to climb, and then it's just sort of that stone overhang that would be very difficult to overcome. Not impossible, but difficult. And there is one other stone feature, which is on the southward facing end of the cylinder. There is a little stonework with looks like dirt packed onto it, and it looks like there is a little gap in like the wall. Usually I have to...
What happened to our ropes?
You're in from where your rope dangles down over the overhang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a wall essentially that's been set up quite a ways.
Okay.
I have a thought.
I would like to see all but 2 of your magical items in that slot. I'll take them out of here. I'll have an animal drop a rope down later for you. And you go tell the other adventurers not to come this way. Adventurers come
Wait,
in.
an animal?
An animal come
Sure.
by. Oh my god.
Like a fox or a badger or a deer that are selling bracers?
No, I'll bring something with
Perchance.
hands.
But, like, do you know these animals?
None of your business. Now, magic items
Well,
in the slot.
we
you
gave
can keep
them a...
2, whatever 2 you can't part with.
2 each?
No. Rabby.
I cast suggestion.
Sure. What do you suggest?
Just a second. I suggest you toss us the rope and let us out now.
What's your DC?
15? It's a wisdom save.
Right. Spell kind of hits it in the face, and he's like, being a dick. Looks over at, Lucien. Says, "Can thank your friend for this." Casts a spell.
Uh-oh.
Is the spell's name Fireball?
I have a
Nope.
wait. Oh.
No, he's being pretty nice. Yeah, I'll keep it simple. I have the wrong dice out for that. Also, he walks away from the hole.
Uh-oh.
Well,
No, now!
he does that. Can I start climbing?
So can I?
Lucian's gonna have a harder time.
Why?
Just because you don't have a climbing speed.
Well, neither
Oh.
does Sonari.
I thought Sonari had taken the climbing speed thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
he's still-
Well, that's
yeah.
yeah, that is.
I've
the
chosen
thing.
that for today.
That's
I
one of
rested.
your rages.
No, I can do it without raging. I decided. I thought it was, but I can do it without raging. Apparently.
Yeah, the level 6 one you can do without raging, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Do-do-do-do.
So you decide each day?
Yeah.
That's
Short
cool.
rest and long rest. I can choose between the 3.
It's a good thing you chose that one.
Yeah, I was on jumping yesterday because I decided, but today.
Got it. Lucian, there is no save associated with this except to keep a hold of the item. Your bracers glow red hot.
Oh,
You take 12 fire damage as
Oh, I
these
love
bracers
it. Cast.
roast on your arms, searing into your flesh.
It's kind of. This is cool. Okay.
Can I pull them off?
So, where we are in initiative. Whoop, whoop. Charlie, you see this where the tension comes to a we're fighting now as Ravi casts a spell. It seems to not take root. The man at the top casts one back. Lucian's bracers glow hot red, and you can smell the burning flesh beginning. And it is your turn.
Fuck you, man! I paid 100 fucking platinum for that shit, and I'm gonna
We can get it
try and hit him with an arrow.
He is not in visual.
You said that the hole is like 30 feet deep, right?
You all are about 30. You all are 20 feet down. It is
Okay.
a 20-foot.
I was just checking because
20-foot diameter and high cylinder.
Alright. I was just checking because it's a 30-foot spell.
Oh, gotcha.
Suggestion.
right there.
So if it was 30, then I would have just I jumped and cast it. Yeah.
No, it was in range.
I will cast swear a lot at this asshole and not do
Swear a
anything
lot.
else because I can't.
Nothing.
That's a dope ass.
You can climb.
Dope spell. Yeah,
Can I climb?
Getting up the dirt is not much of an issue.
Okay.
Pretty sure
I think there's dope rogue shit at later levels.
Yeah,
that
I'm
are
pretty sure
climbing.
like your subclass gets a climbing speed.
They are part fighter also.
Oh right.
But you can still stick your hands in dirt and try to climb.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Yeah,
that can occur.
I will do that.
Running to the wall,
I'm
make an athletics check.
trying to find that.
Yeah, at 3rd level you get climbing speed.
For rope?
Or sorry, climbing no longer costs you extra movement.
Gotcha. All right. So you are
Oh,
faster
yeah.
at climbing, but it's not necessary that you
Climbing
get a
speed.
bonus or anything. But anyways, athletics check.
An athletics, you said?
Yes.
Okay. 13.
Not,
No, 14.
Not super hard.
I'm bad at math.
And your ability to scramble is helping you a little bit. So you do get about 15 feet up, unless you'd like to try to dash, which you can do as bonus action.
Yeah, I will.
Cool. You will then need to try to make an acrobatics check to jump for the lip of this ridge, which is very much out of your way.
Well, that's better than athletics, because that would have been a 4, but it's a 10.
That is not nearly enough. You jump for that lip of
I
rock,
figured.
and
Featherfall.
and Featherfall is cast on you, letting you land nice and gently.
Okay. I'm still swearing, and that's all I do.
In tandem with Lucian, I assume.
Yeah. Hey, shut. Comes over to Sonari.
I am gonna start climbing. Do I know?
You have
30 feet. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You have an exceedingly easy athletics check to the point that I don't think you need to roll. I think your bonus is higher than DC since you
Like claws
you
and
have an actual climb speed for this. Yeah. Are you raging? Is the question. You don't see an actual opportunity to attack at the moment, but
yeah, I want to. When I get to the top, can I get a sense for how fast Lucian was behind me?
what's your speed?
My speed climbing is supposed to be the same as my walking.
Right, but what is that?
It'll be sorry, then 40.
40. Okay, so you with your movement, you can get to the position you would need to try to jump to the lip to grab on to get yourself out.
Okay.
So you can try to jump for that.
Yes, I'll do.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics. Okay. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Then acrobatics is +2, 14, 16.
16 is not enough.
Damn.
Your finger almost catches the side of it, but you do fall. That is.
Is it up and then the lip?
Yeah, you have to go like straight up, and then it's a jump out to a grab that is intentionally set
I'm really
up to
sorry
be
that this is
extremely
very,
difficult.
but like the climb is like even upside down surfaces.
Even up. Oh, so you can like climb.
Yeah, I can just be on
sick.
ceilings.
You
I
can
can
just
just like
climb
spider
on
climb.
smooth rock.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That does require an athletics check climbing on smooth rock, though.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
extra hard because of the feature.
Cool.
I will.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
Sonari.
Athletics check to instead of making the jump, you just
Just like horror movie style,
watch
just
her
like
become part spider.
You all was like, oh, I don't think I want to hang out with you anymore.
what the fuck? It's like, oh, that's horrifying.
I'm 15. Well,
15.
but my athletics is dope.
15 does not actually do it.
Damn it.
Smooth stone
Okay.
is pretty hard.
Okay.
Even with the climb speed. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the packed dirt in the bottom.
She did rage though.
Did she rage?
Right?
I didn't rage yet. No.
Oh, sorry.
I guess
thought I had
falling.
heard you say.
I'll end up raging.
You would have just a little bit of movement because you would have had to dash to try to make the distance. So you have a little bit of movement left just to stand up, basically. But it is Ravi's turn.
I guess I will.
You've watched 2 party members try to make it in different ways and both
Maybe who
fail.
climbs at like half speed or whatever. Let's see if I've got anything. I cast Dispel Magic on the. Can I cast it on like the effect of the heat metal spell?
You may.
Okay.
That is what level?
It's
are you
it's at third
at?
level,
You're
so.
at third level. Dispel magic is plenty. With your action, the heat metal ends and
Nice.
the sizzle comes to a
Kelsey.
stop on Lucian.
Thank you.
Anything
Now
with your
kick his
movement?
ass,
Anything?
and
Are you gonna
I.
start climbing or?
Yeah, I say now kick his ass. Give Lucian Bardic Inspiration with my bonus action, and then I'm gonna start climbing.
All right. Give me an athletics check on climbing up the dirt.
Something I'm so good at, you know.
Yes.
Athletics. Haha. 3.
You fail to get any height. You do that.
You like the dirt is just
Well, no, it's that scene in Frozen where you know, where she's up like 5 feet and it's like, how far am I? It's like, you're almost there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of failure to make a proper foothold. Lucian,
Bobby's a dexterous character,
these
not a.
racers finally stop sizzling, as you've been inspired now. It sucked. It sucked a lot.
yeah.
Up the wall.
You said before you were going to try to take them off.
Yes, but now that they're not sizzling, I'm not going to take them off.
All right, fair enough. Make an athletics check.
Okay, cool. Hey, that's actually not bad. A 16.
Yep, you get to your position you would need to make the jump out of the hole.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to jump out of the hole.
All right. So taking your action to jump out the hole. So acrobatics check.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 29.
Hey.
Not even a problem. You all watch
Let's go.
a pretty rad, very precise, dope monk shit happen. Hands backwards on the lip, and then just a sit up and out of the hole. Coming into a standing position, seeing the other figure roughly 20 feet from you.
Hi. You die now.
It's not how this is going to go.
Not sure about that.
Okay, so is that your turn? You still have a bonus action technically.
There's not really anything I can do with a bonus action.
Fair enough.
I'm actually going to use my a key point to take the dodge action.
All right, fair enough.
Figured that was a smart idea.
Well,
I'm starting to realize that my bardic inspiration is just telling people to kick someone else's ass.
go kick their ass.
Hey,
Kick their ass harder.
do it.
Yeah, do it.
This
Fuck them up.
halfling says like, well, if it's not going to be you as the example, it'll be all of them. Snaps his finger and does a swirl.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need
God.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need
Rabba.
everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving.
Cool.
Including me?
No, except for Lucian. Lucian's not in the effect.
Dex saves I'm generally good at, I think.
20. Dirty.
Oh, 21.
I can't see it. Never mind. Okay.
Can she see the effect?
Can I see the effect?
Yes. You see the effect.
Okay, I'm gonna take. Okay, now.
I got your back,
One better.
Chris.
Thank you.
Aw.
I get a 15 with that.
15.
but-
Alright, so is whoever beat a 16
Ah. I did, but that was for
Nice.
scenario.
If you beat a 16, you take 9 fire damage. If you did not, you take 18 fire damage. As a wall of fire edges the cylinder that you are all in, heating inward. Lucian, you feel and glance behind you as the chamber below is erupted in fire. Everyone instinctually screaming as they are trapped in a
I
dirt
don't like
oven.
that kind of edging.
And they tilt tilt their head at you, turn into a badger, and burrow underground.
That motherfucker!
I have to go now, but hopefully I don't. I feel like I'm up next, but I gotta go. Oh. So
Well,
the dog keeper. I'm gonna cover this
Yep.
with $1 because I don't have a thing.
Oh, fair enough.
nice. Money!
Yeah.
Money. This is actually a really good time to take a break, as it'll be Charlie's turn in a sec. So I'm gonna switch over to the break thing and mute people. We'll take a few minutes to use the bathroom and contemplate what to do with our lives and the concepts of wall of fire with things that burrow underground. See y'all in a minute.
Don't you have to be able to see the thing you cast Wall of Fire on?
Yeah, I just reread it.
Just over the edge and then cast it and then...
You can see. Yeah, you can see. You can see over the edge. You can see down there.
I thought he was like 20 feet away.
Alright,
It's flat.
I'm gonna go make a tea.
See y'all in a minute. All right, now
Come back.
Everyone was burning alive.
Okay. Yeah.
burning alive, burning alive.
Oh.
So,
It hurts.
Charlie, you hit the ground frustrated, but you see the bracers on Lucian stop glowing red hot, so the immediate danger seems to have passed. You are getting yourself up, wanting to take another shot at climbing the wall, when looking at the wall, it erupts in flame all the way up to the ceiling, radiating fire out onto all of you, scorching you fairly badly. You're probably going to be hurt again if you are still here at the end of your round.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run away.
That's
Where?
a fair plan.
Run
We
around.
don't have anywhere to run.
You're gonna try to do the climb
Away
and jump
from
out
this
thing again?
wall.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I will.
the flames go to the center of the room. Everyone
Okay.
all along the ground, you can see it's roasting everything. This seems to have been designed as a fire pit.
Yeah, I'll try climbing again then.
All right, athletics check.
Mad lad.
11.
11. It is not horribly difficult to get up the dirt wall, especially since you are not slowed down from climbing. Your hands kind of penetrating through almost where the edge of this wall is, but getting yourself to the top. And with your scramble, if you feel like if you can get out of the heat, you'll be okay. Go ahead and make your acrobatics check as you dash to jump for the lip of the exit.
Don't fuck me this time, Grog. Oh! Okay. 21.
21. Just barely a hand on as you swing out the smooth rock. You feel almost skid a little bit, almost dropping you back in, but you get a hold of it and manage to get up and roll up onto the stonework above, seeing Lucian almost like panic, looking at like a hole in the dirt next to the stonework.
Turned into a badger and burrowed.
Fuck. I'm gonna, like, go close to the hole and just, like, stab at the ground.
We're playing whack-a-mole.
Or no, I'll yeah, my daggers won't get far enough. Yeah, I'll take my rapier and...
Ching! It's like, it's thick stonework. Your rapier's not gonna do anything.
But it can burrow through it.
Bitch.
It didn't burrow through the stone. He moved past the stone last turn, and then Lucian popped up, and I went, oh, okay. And then, all right, Charlie is out. You don't have any actions remaining for like helping other people out, but you are up and out of it. Sanari, you have a good option for climbing and getting the hell out of here, which seems to be a priority.
Yeah. Yep.
Athletics check.
Yeah. No,
Unless you'd like to rage. Would you like to rage first? Is a question.
I am gonna rage. I'm very hurt now.
Like, being on fire will do that to somebody. Angrily going up, so advantage on your athletics check to climb up the wall, which you have no chance of failing. So instead, just
natural 18.
Since there's not even a reason, let's just call it the athletics check for you to climb. Use your climbing ability up along the ceiling to the mouth.
Oh,
like you do with your dash. Since there's really no check for you to
then
make
that makes it 18 plus 7, 25.
Hey,
25.
Robbie's the only one down.
Exactly what you need to climb the smooth stone.
Damn.
It's just like in a way that makes no sense whatsoever. You might have some like gecko webbing or something in your hands that you weren't aware of, but you managed to paw up and get the edge and pull yourself up and out. The only one remaining in the hole being Ravi.
Will I be? I don't know what you can do with bonus action that much. Can I like?
Well, your bonus action was to rage, and then you used your movement and your action to dash.
Yeah.
So you are all the way up out, but that is all you can.
Never mind then. Okay.
It comes over to Ravi, who has a difficult decision to make on whether exiting or dispelling is a more likely course of exit.
I don't know that I can exit without jumping into the fire.
I believe I'm just gonna double check. It's not start your turn. I believe it's end your turn. Yeah, end your turn in the area.
Isn't when you enter it as well, though?
It's when it appears,
Here, just-
and
okay.
each time it's when it appears, you enter or you end your turn in the effect, or cross through.
In the effect.
Yeah.
Do I not have to cross through to touch the wall?
Ah, that seemed a little brutal. That's just an instant everyone's dead. But
Sure.
But no, I believe it's it is on the wall, so
Okay.
it's, you don't pass through it fully. You just grab the
Okay.
exterior.
Then I try and climb out.
All right, so an athletics check to get into position to try to make the jump.
Let's hope my +1 modifier. 5.
5. The dirt wall is pretty easy to climb. So you do get half your speed up the wall, which is about halfway up the wall. You could dash to try to get into position to make your acrobatics check.
Would I be able to also do the jump?
You would just be in position, but you still have your action and your bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Would I be able to jump it with my bonus action?
No, unless you have a way to
Okay.
move as a bonus action like Rogue.
Yeah. No, that won't work. I don't want to use a second, third level spell slot, but
What better use are you gonna have today?
yeah, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the firewall.
All right. Now, if I'm not
Wall of
mistaken,
fire.
you will be making a dexterity
Yeah.
check.
Dexterity check.
Or
Aw,
a
damn.
charisma check.
Yeah, charisma check.
Right.
My spell casting modifier is dexterity. Fun fact.
Woo! There was a
Just kidding.
3rd edition psionics worked like that, where you pick
Oh, cool.
any ability score, and they had separate spell lists thematic to
Cool.
the ability score that you chose. So I
Alright,
had
so
I
that's-
had a companion that literally used Dex for their casting modifier. It didn't make sense.
All right.
You cast spells with your muscles.
That is a.
Uh,
Oh wait, my
so
spell
it is
casting
an
modifier is
ability
the.
check. It is just a charisma check.
So that's 24. 22.
Was that a natural 20?
No, sorry, 22.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, natural like 18. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. You get halfway up the wall and you see that you're not gonna make it out, and so you just sort of like, I hope this works. And just sort of whistle
Yeah.
at it, and it splits, and you're like, you like
Yeah.
find the frequency, and you watch the whole thing just split, and just. And
Yeah, fun fact.
dispel.
You can actually put out fire with sound. That's an actual thing that exists.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, the sound wave just.
Explosions are sound.
Well, I was thinking of something else, but yeah.
Everyone sees the like go out from behind them as they exit the thing. A torched everyone is standing there. Charlie, anything or Ravi, anything from your bonus action?
I see. I guess I don't have to see any of them. I'm just going to. I don't know. I want to inspire someone. I'm just deciding how.
Kick his ass has been the main one so far.
Yeah. So I'm still down here, but congratulations for getting out. And I'm gonna give Charlie inspiration.
Fair enough.
He temporarily turned into the pirate guy from Dimension 20 there.
Charlie
Baby.
is.
I don't know what voice that
inspired.
was. It was just a voice.
You do look back in your perch as you yell that to the hole, and you do see a charred, mostly living goblin. Looks like he's probably dead. You don't remember him getting up from the initial fall, and then the fire kind of blasted him a little.
Oh, the
bit.
goblin! No!
Goblin, no.
Charlie's pants!
This is not the first time we have inadvertently killed a goblin.
We didn't kill him.
We did not kill him.
He was with us when someone else attacked us, and he died.
He was very
Well,
pro.
we also
Let's
didn't
go.
kill
So.
the other ones. They were killed by
Exactly.
sexy sea elves.
Exactly.
And I saved one of them.
What a way to
Lucian.
go.
Speaking of Lucian, there's a call up from Ravi. The fire has ended. What are you doing?
I take my bow staff and like extend it for Ravi to hold on to, and look at Scenari and just be like, "Could you give me a hand? I'm not exactly the strongest."
Make it easier for Ravi to make the jump out. You look down and you do see the bludgeoned and burned goblin directly below you, apparently knocked out from the fall and then roasted by the fire. You see him laying there, and then immediately, due to natural 20 on the one death save that he got,
Oh. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Tie it around him.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck wizards. He sits up. He goes.
I don't think he's a fuck wizard.
Scrambles for the wall. Burns key point to dash, and
Oh.
He's a monk.
makes a running leap. Misses the bow staff. Fucking Jesus.
Almost cool.
I do have another reaction. I cast Featherfall.
Okay. It looked like it was gonna hurt because I rolled max damage.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, good on ya. I'm gonna call you Fancy here. I can't think of nicknames right now. I'm trying not to die. Tries to get back up again. Alright, Lucian is ready to help. Next person that comes out. That's plan C, that's for sure. Alright, so
What's plan C?
Oh gosh.
burning
I've never met Plancy before.
plan C is interesting. You watch as the using its burrow speed, the badger pops out of the ground, using their bonus action, turns,
Oh my God.
drops their wild shape into their humanoid form again, glaring at all of you and say, "Well, then we'll just do this the hard way."
We will
Yes,
certainly be doing this the hard way once I'm up there.
Cast their oh, that's the wrong level spell. They still have a 5th level slot. This is just the 4th. Cast their conjure woodland beings
Oh no.
as a famous issue is about to occur.
No.
We're worried about the beholder. What we really should have worried about.
Is anything with conjure woodland animals.
Not the pixies.
Oh,
You watch as 8 pixies flutter out from the summoner. They
This
all-
is just Jeff coming up with as many plans specifically to kill us as possible.
This was literally a kobold fight club roll, and then I was like, drow mage, that doesn't really make sense for where they are. It'd probably be like a halfling druid. What's a halfling druid at the same level able to do? And then I went, fuck.
We're gonna die.
Not necessarily. So there's 8 initiative rolls, and we're gonna see where they land in the order. Well, that's a natural 1 for a 6.
Hey.
That's a 2 for a 7. That's another natural 1 for a 6. Wow, this new dice is not doing great.
Keep using it.
That's a 9. That's a 14. That's another 14, weirdly. That's a 9 again. Oh, there's one more to go. And that is not enough to beat Sonari. Sonari. This fluttering of pixie creatures fly out from this man.
Yeah.
You have Lucian asking for your help to get Ravi out of the hole, but you see an opportunity to mess with this caster's ability to keep these crazy spells up.
Yeah,
He's too.
how far away from is the caster's like?
He's about 15 feet from you.
Fuck him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him.
Rushing in.
Axe out, rushing in. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Why not?
Yeah, looks over, goes, "You're super OFAC." Are you attacking recklessly?
I'm badly hurt. I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Reckless attacks. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's gonna be. Oh, I do this every time. I rolled a 16.
So you add your strength modifier.
That's my
Strength
Oh,
and
plus-
proficiency,
and your
which
proficiency
should
bonus.
be just the bonuses
Oh,
on the
okay.
axe.
with the axe. Oh,
So the axe should have a plus something on it. That bonus should be your strength modifier plus your proficiency modifier.
strength, attack, strength, plus proficiency.
What does it say next to the axe? Plus, it's
Axe
slash plus
attack plus 7.
plus 7. So it's plus 7.
Okay, so plus 7. Yeah. So 16 was 13, 23.
23 is a hit. So roll
Okay.
damage.
Take him out.
Oh,
Should be a D12.
and I'm raging.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that'll
Yeah,
be
that-
plus
Extra rage damage.
Rage
damage. damage.
15
Uh,
damage. Importantly,
Uh,
he needs to make his DC 10 concentration check.
Yeah.
That is an 11. So he does pass.
Hey!
And I will attack again.
Go for it.
Ah.
And the pixies all like phase slightly out, and they just go they all start casting.
Ooh, do these hit? It's gonna be. So it is 14.
14 does not hit.
Yeah,
Ah.
Okay.
I think it's time to switch to the battle screen.
Mm. You kill me, Jeff.
Can I move on a bonus action?
No, you don't have a bonus action dash
Okay.
option.
Okay.
Let's turn off the chroma key. See if the T shows up. Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
I knew
First order
I
business.
knew I wasn't going crazy.
it. Right? So,
Nico.
this is just me keeping track of the situation. That's too much. Come on. Focus, Ken. There you go. You know what's up.
You already know who it is.
So you all watch a first pixie floating right near this fellow that you can kind of barely see just at the edge of the stonework. Casts a spell onto him as he transforms into a T-Rex.
You motherfucker.
I knew it.
We're gonna change directions on this.
Okay.
You asshole.
I hate this.
Players.
I thought we were safe for at least one session.
What? The woods are dangerous.
I can't believe you.
Can't believe a T-Rex? It's right there.
Oh,
See, Dungeon Masters, the answer isn't to not allow things. The answer is just to do them back.
No, you.
And that first pixie makes a beeline away from the scenario to create distance between itself and everyone that's doing things. It only has a fly speed of 30 feet, and it has used its action, so it's only about 30 feet away from the situation. But there are 7 others fluttering around, waiting for their opportunity to drop some magic. And at the moment, I forgot who goes where on this screen, so I have to keep track of my initiative on this screen. Sonari, are you... Wait a minute. What did I think about? You know what? It was supposed to be... I got you all mixed up a minute ago. I think it was Charlie that was supposed to go on the 19.
Oh.
But we won't back up too much. We'll just let
Yeah.
Charlie go now.
Yeah.
So, sorry, mixed you two up there on my spatial reasoning failed me.
Wait.
Charlie, you can see
Lucian.
you can see the pixie.
Yeah. Okay.
It has not had a chance to go invisible.
I'll drop my rapier and try to shoot the pixie.
Nice.
Ah! That fell out of my dice tray.
This is ridiculous.
23 to hit.
23
into this.
hits. You don't have to roll damage. You can if you want, but it's 1 hit point.
That's fine.
It's single hit point means poof, it pops out of existence, and as that happens, the T-Rex rooms back into the figure
Okay.
who drops down there. Who's just like
Okay. Nose.
And then it kind of seems to like give mental commands to the remain rate. I didn't have 8 pixie minis, but fluttering around are several pixies. I have a couple though. So anything else from Charlie as far as like bonus actions or?
I think I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. From there are 2 other pixies before anyone else goes, and one of them goes, right, yes sir, and then again ready to go. An additional pixie looks around at the battlefield, takes a look at Sonari, and I will need Sonari to make...
I don't even know what to do.
Get out of that hole.
Get back in the hole. Certainly.
Yeah, he's still.
Certainly an option.
Jump in.
2 of them make gestures. I will need... So the one turns into the T-Rex. And I will need Sonari to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great.
Fuck.
I don't have anything for wisdom. Well,
You
it's
are,
not great.
You're a
and,
traitor,
Sonari
Jeff.
is over here actually because
Yeah.
she was
I feel like I'm
beating
about to fuck things up.
this massive.
9.
9.
9.
Everyone but Ravi watches as Sonari turns into a familiar horned rabbit.
Cool.
Sitting there looking up at. You also have the personality of the rabbit. You have its intelligence, its wisdom, its charisma.
Oh my
You are the rabbit.
gosh.
Awesome. What the fuck is the rabbit's charisma?
I don't know.
It's important to me.
What
Okay.
to do?
Like, I don't know what to do.
Out of character, Jonah has no idea.
Out of character, you've got options. So first up would be Ravi. You hear roaring, and you hear gasps, and there is a staff that is being dangled down for you to like grab onto so you can get out of there.
What's going on up there? And I keep climbing.
Gotcha. Athletics check.
I keep turning into the guy from the Lego City commercials.
Right.
A man has fallen into the river in Lego City.
What's the...
Athletics check. It is a DC 5. It is dirt.
I rolled a 4.
No!
You
God, we are dying.
you fail to climb as far as you wanted to make the jump. So you could still try to make the acrobatics check to get a hold of the staff, but it would be at disadvantage.
I've got to do it. I got to do it anyway.
But Lucien is basically doing Lucien's trying to do a double help here, which isn't going to happen. So Lucien's either lowering the DC or doing the help action. Can't do both. So Lucien, I took it as lowering the DC and having a secondary option. So acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, so it's a 2 or an 18 plus 9. Either way. So a 20. Oh yeah.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
So an 11.
11. Lucien, you watch Ravi get not as high as he should, plant his feet, go for the spinning jump, and then kind of slip on some dirt and not quite make it.
How far will I be falling?
Like 10 feet.
Oh God.
Okay.
Not quite. You didn't quite make it to the 20 feet mark. So 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, bro.
As Ravi is the safest among you.
Done.
Are you okay down that?
No. Fuck.
I'm gonna go fight a T-Rex.
No. Fuck.
What?
What? was my imagination on there.
Yeah.
What?
Fair enough.
That's my turn.
Yep. That it is. Let's see. Lucien, what's your dexterity score?
I don't know.
It is an 18.
18. Okay, so you go after the pixies.
Fuck.
Lucien will have you make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm good at those. That is a 19.
19.
Yeah.
That is enough. And enough for you to then need to make a second one.
Fuck. All right, that's a 21.
Oh, shit.
Not how I imagined.
2 of these
this idea.
pixies burn their once-a-day polymorph on trying to turn Lucien into a puppy.
Cool. Hey,
And you shrug off the magical effect. They both then and try to start flying away. Lucien, it is your turn.
Is there an angle I can stand where I would hit all of them with a breath attack?
No.
You hit me.
Is there one where I could stand where I could hit the one that currently has the 2 polymorphs up, Sonari and the T-Rex?
I'm not fully sure you know which one is the one with the polymorph on the Dinosaur. And which one is the one with Sonari.
Okay, how many are there?
There are currently 7 of them.
This is my twin, apparently, making a cameo.
Rad.
Rude. Um, is there anywhere how many can I hit at maximum at once with a breath?
Some amount. What are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to breathe acid on them.
On a couple of the pixies.
Yes.
Cool.
As
Make
many as possible.
make an insight check for me.
Cool. I have advantage on those.
Nice.
I think you
that is
also have a
14.
D8, right?
I am also going to use my bardic inspiration.
I gave one to Charlie and one to
Oh, cool.
Lucian, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that was a 21 total, including the bardic inspiration.
You do spot. What is the range on your breath attack?
15-foot cone or a 20-foot line, I believe.
All right. The one of the ones that cast and flew away 30 feet from where they were summoned looks like that's the one. You would have to run past the T-Rex to get it within the range of your breath weapon.
So of course we would have to. Because why wouldn't we have to?
Could I make a dash action to go around?
Well, you are currently in its reach, I believe. Let me double check something.
Oh, sweetheart.
I will double check something while you just decide what you're doing.
Is it within 40 feet?
I will have you decide what you're doing.
Well, I need to know if it's within 40 feet.
Why? I thought you wanted to breath weapon it.
Because, if it's just one, I could just punch it and drop the T-Rex.
The thing flying in the air?
Oh, I didn't realize it was up in the air. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it then.
All right. You. Wait a minute. 5, 10. I believe.
I can't.
Try
I
to
can't
decide
believe
if you
you've
are
done
in
this.
its reach or not. Don't think you are. So technically, you don't have disadvantage on a ranged spell attack. So make your
Ooh.
Eldritch Blast attacks plural, as you do have 2.
Yes. First one, that is a 13
A
total.
13 misses. First blast flies over its right shoulder as it dodges to the left.
Okay. And a second attack. That's much better, 24.
Your T-Rex screaming in your face as the next one flies and puffs that one out of the air. Once again, a small halfling next to a slightly smaller rabbit.
Yay.
Suck a cock.
Eyes look wide. Don't be useless, you things! Yields to its side. Anything from your bonus or your movement?
Is anyone hurt?
Yeah.
Fortunately, I'm a rabbit,
Everyone.
but I'm very
Yeah.
hurt.
The rabbit is at full HP.
Yeah, the rabbit is.
Everyone else is severely injured.
I end my turn, I guess.
Okay, no bonus actions, no movement.
No, because the one who really needs healing is in the pit.
I mean, you're at the edge of the pit. You can look. You can
Oh,
see
yeah,
Ravi.
Oh yeah. Hey, Ravi, and I use healing light, and you get 11 points of healing back. I used both my d6s.
Nice.
Cool.
Ravi heals 11.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The goblin's turn. Stands up. Somebody's gotta get us out of this. Dashes for the wall. Scrambles up the dirt. You watch as the The hooked end of this polearm catches the edge of that stonework at the top and scrambles up and then rolls out. All right, what are we doing?
Oh, yeah.
It's just a halfling and some pixies. Just kill them all.
It was a T-Rex a second ago.
Oh, sure. Get out of your pants. No one quite sure what that goblin insult means.
Yeah.
One of the few remaining pixies flies down, or flutters to the side and goes, "Oh, come on," and gestures once more.
Yeah. You know what?
Spittle hitting Lucian in the face as that one's like,
Flash.
and starts flying off, up and away from the battle. The two others say, "I'll get the small one. You get the tall one. Which small one? Let's just get the two small ones then." And I will need a wisdom saving throw from Charlie and the goblin.
Jeff, I will need a saving throw from myself.
Fair enough.
14.
14
Oh.
is actually enough.
Hey!
Turns out the DC actually isn't that hard.
Oh.
And I didn't have to look at it yet because people are either below 10 or like over 20, and I was like, oh, okay.
I think I remember that.
You look over at the goblin as it sort of like half shrinks down to a fox, and then like, reflexively pops back up to its normal form, and is like, "You are almost a badger!" Yelling to you. There is a T-Rex.
I could have crawled through the stone.
This is fair. Now, a T-Rex is a T-Rex.
Is a T-Rex.
A T-Rex is a T-Rex. A T-Rex is gonna do T-Rex things. So it's gonna be it doesn't care about the rabbit. Steps forward.
It's a T-Rex.
The stonework, it does just walk up and then put its mouth down towards the two of you. Well, it's within range of 3 of you. It was its thing, and now it's gonna roll a let's see, it's a 1-2, a 3-4, and a 5-6. A 5-6 is Charlie.
Oh no!
Charlie. That. Oh jeez. Tabs. So many. Dang tabs. So its bite attack is a 27 on Charlie.
I'm down.
Or fuck. 27
the show?
to hit or 27 damage?
No, 27 to hit.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, 27 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. That's
of course it does.
29 damage.
Cool. Great.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
I didn't mean to
Thanks.
do that. That's literally just
Jeff.
what the dice added up to. And you watch as Charlie is now grappled
Cool.
Fuck.
as the bite as it bites down onto. Huh? Oh jeez. Bites down onto Charlie.
Awesome.
Not at all how I expected tonight to be going.
Oh. Well, I thought that something was gonna happen.
I also I'm needing to make a saving throw for the stonework. Stonework holds.
Okay.
Some cracks start to form under the massive weight of the T-Rex being next to all of you. The goblin looking up like, "This is some fucking bullshit!"
You're right, it is.
I
Charlie,
agree, Goblin. Pipey.
Charlie, need you to make a death saving throw.
Come on, nat 20.
You do have a D6.
Nat
or
20.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh! Back to 1 hit point.
I can take a photo. I didn't touch it.
Honestly,
I can take
just,
a photo
just
to prove
post
it.
to the chat for the I came back to life in the jaws of a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
In the jaw. Oh my god, you're just gonna.
I was gonna remind you that you have a D8 to add to it if you want,
But no.
I don't think you need it this
I
time.
think they're gonna need it.
Nope,
Yeah, feature.
Okay, you
didn't touch it. I'm sending it.
You blank out for a half second as the jaws chomp down on you, and then your eyes open again, pulling this large like dagger tooth out of your rib cage, holding the wound shut with what cloth you can. Realizing that you are clamped in here, you're gonna need to make either an acrobatics or an athletics check as an action to get out
Or
of
you
the
could
situation.
just stab it.
You could just stab its mouth, I guess.
Basilisk.
I will make
Or you
an
can always-
acrobatics check.
You can do creative things too if you have something else in mind, but sometimes you're in the jaws of a T-Rex.
I want to. My rapier's on the ground. Okay, with my free hand, I'm gonna pull out my moon dagger,
Yes.
Nice.
and I want to try and like pull like a tooth out. I want a dinosaur tooth.
You want to get a tooth?
Are
Are you wanting to
Preferably
sacrifice?
one near my
Wake up. You're like, ooh.
preferably one around my buttocks.
Tooth in
Aim
your
for a
butt,
tooth near your butt.
The
Butt
bot
tooth.
tooth to electric boogaloo.
To be clear, would you like to use this as a way to escape, or you want to prioritize getting a tooth?
Oh, a way to escape.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your acrobatics check.
This is ridiculous.
Natural
believe this is
19
happening.
Okay.
for a 23.
I forgot I was a rabbit for a second.
Yeah, the rabbit just like. You all watch as a slobber and blood covered Charlie tumbles out of the mouth and lands, and he just looks over at the goblin with like a. The goblin looks back at you like, "Well, that was fucking cool."
Alright.
Do I have a
Charlie,
tooth in my butt?
Charlie, no, there is a tooth in your offhand. You have the tooth
That
you
was-
have removed from the jaw, as the it looks like it had some like rot near the base, but you've got the tooth out.
Ooh.
Tooth in one hand, dagger in the other.
Sweet.
All right.
Cool.
And this T-Rex has like existed for like literally 6 seconds, and it's already got terrible dental hygiene.
Yeah. Some stuff transfers over. Okay, so question is if you have any bonus action or movement you would like to do.
I will put. No, I will disengage
Cool.
and move all my movements away, which
Nice.
is 25 feet.
You have a direction in mind?
Right, preferably,
Okay,
if that's
past
possible.
everybody.
Yep.
Get to about there.
Cool.
Kind of just dodging between these stomping feet and your allies. Just being like trying to get to a range where you can make use of your bow. You get over to there. Comes back
Cool.
to...
And that's my turn.
Comes back to a couple of pixies.
No.
One of which is going to cast Fly on the T-Rex.
Oh, because why not, right?
I believe that's exactly the thought process.
Fly.
Now just slightly, feet just scratching the ground as the mouth turns towards everyone as the T-Rex hovers
Well, that ain't
half an inch off the ground, able to fly whatever direction it would like.
What is happening?
Christ.
When did I die?
The other
And then
disappears. So you see one just disappear from sight.
what coma am I in?
What? What? You have a flying T-Rex in front of you. It's a Friday night.
What parallel universe have I dropped into?
Oh, you know what? That's also my bad. I am just shit at keeping track of the initiative order today. Sonari, you're a rabbit. But you recognize friend from foe. Except, oh wait, okay. I thought your screen was frozen for a sec. Your general disposition as the horned rabbits is to stab with their horn when there is something threatening nearby, so that they get left alone. That is technically an option. But you decide what you, as a rabbit, would do.
My immediate, when I was thinking about it, was like, seeing the T-Rex be there, go away, be there, go away, and be there again. Also, it being so huge, I want to say that it's just to run away. And I recognize friend, yeah. So
yeah, you know who your friends are and who is not a friend, which this T-Rex definitely is not.
I'm gonna get to my closest recognized familiar face, which I think would be Lucian, if I'm seeing that right.
I believe so.
Dash over and just like cower and
Oh.
Dash over.
This is oddly familiar.
Technically, also you have a burrow speed. There is dirt nearby.
I will then start to burrow.
You go
get as close as
so you move to the dirt and burrow.
Yeah.
You just, a quick dig, and you all watch the El Mirage version of Sonari disappear from view into the dirt. Just put behind that tree. Ravi having an existential crisis at this scenario.
Ravi doesn't even know what's going on.
Ravi's just in the hole.
It's just
see the cracks forming in the
crisis.
Existential crises aside, the another pair of pixies turn invisible. And oh wait, nope, they don't go yet. It is indeed Ravi's turn.
I'm gonna try my darndest to climb out.
All right, athletics check. An
Oh boy!
easy athletics check followed by a very hard acrobatics check.
The athletics checks is a 14.
Plenty. Let's say you get all the way up into your acrobatics. Checks. Yep, you're in position.
It's 19 plus 9.
Oh shit!
28.
Finally,
Let's
get
go.
up the wall. You make the leap.
Finally.
If you dash and get a hold, pull an arm up, roll forward, rapier out. Feel like, all
finally.
right, let's get ready.
Holy
What
shit.
the fuck?
It's like, I'm here. What the fuck?
T-Rex turns to you.
Ah!
Appropriate reaction, my friend.
Do I have my action?
No, it was your action to dash. So you had to use all of your movement to get to the in position, and then a dash with the acrobatics to get up and out.
Wait, Sonari. And then I do. It's like
Point at the right.
yeah, and then I give. I guess I give Lucian bardic inspiration.
Any words of wisdom facing down a T-Rex?
No, I just like and cry.
That's your new bardic inspiration, crying.
Lucian, good news. Before you can go on your turn, 2 more pixies turn invisible, leaving only 3 in sight. They've all scattered 30 feet flying away from this scenario. You can... Yes.
Is the one who cast polymorph on the T-Rex still here?
Again, this is a swarm of pixies. It is tough to tell who's who, but you can make an insight check.
I will do just that.
All right.
That's a 13.
13, you were near... It was 5 a second ago, and 2 of them turned invisible. You know enough about magic that that's probably their concentration. So you look at the other 3, and you can't tell which ones are casting a new spell and which one is just maintaining the gestures necessary for the spell they're working on. So you're not sure which of the three.
Got two Eldritch Blasts.
Are they grouped up?
No, they've all been spreading out, up and away from each other as much as they can.
I'm gonna toss two Eldritch Blast, one at two different ones.
Which of the three? There's 1, 2, and 3. Which ones are you firing at?
1 and 3.
1 and 3. All right, attack roll.
16.
That's a hit. Poofs out of existence. Still a T-Rex. Still a T-Rex there.
Uh-huh.
Number 3.
Ooh, I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration there.
Nice.
Okay, that is a 15.
15. Poof. And a T-Rex remains.
Okay.
The last one. You now recognize the other two. We're doing all similar hand gestures, but a little bit different ones on the center one, and the center one it's watching its compatriots explode next to it.
Damn.
Bonus action?
Bonus action dodge.
Dodge. Cool.
Patient defense.
Burn a key point for that patient defense.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my. There is now a single visible pixie. The goblin, looking over, goes, "Fuck this shit!" I believe this might be the difference between death and life, so...
Cool.
So we'll see what the, I don't remember if they have disengage as a racial feature.
I see.
Let's see here. That is... disengage or hide action as a bonus action. So it will disengage, move past the T-Rex. The pixie is way up in the air, but is going to try to make its attack, just chucking its glaive at it.
It'd be really funny if this goblin had a level in each of our classes.
Hey, shut up! It's attacking recklessly.
I want to see its bard shit now.
Why do you think all this screaming has been? Everyone's inspired. You all watch as this goblin, in a moment of heroism, baseball bat swings its glaive up into the air and then hits the dirt, roughly 20 feet away. And he's just like,
nice.
Shit! As this now moderately tailored, unarmed goblin is looking back at the tail of this T-Rex. Whose turn it would now be, except for the pixie, which, seeing the weapon fly at it, is like, flies another 30 feet away, is now 60 feet far away from the T-Rex. Put it over there. T-Rex time. That is a 1, a 2, or a 3 for the one that's trying to get away. That is the one that's trying to get away. Leans down.
Bye,
to
Lucian.
bite. The one that's trying to get away is Charlie.
Charlie.
Oh, bye, Charlie.
Again.
That's the 27 to hit. What is Charlie's max HP?
You motherfucker! Don't you
50.
dare!
50. Okay, so this is
40. My max HP is 40.
40. Okay. It is 10, 21.
Don't even think about it, Jeff.
3, 23. 23 plus... Where'd it go? Come on, T-Rex. 23 plus 7 is 30 piercing damage.
Okay.
Bites down.
I'm down.
Down, not
Didn't
instant
like
But
dead.
I'm not
No.
I
dead
didn't
yet.
like that.
Sorry for yelling.
I'm not dead yet.
And then also
I think I'll go for a walk.
Not dead yet.
is going to go... Actually, I should roll. Yes, okay. Gets over to about there. Provoking attacks of opportunity from both of you.
I will.
Yes.
Yeah. Bitch.
Gotta
Bow
dig-
staff.
Gotta start digging into that 130-something hit points.
I,
I would be like, might as well, you know.
Yeah, sure.
A 22 to hit.
19 to hit.
Those both hit. It is not hard to make contact with the side of this thing.
6 damage.
Another
Oh wait, that was a
6
D6.
damage.
Whoops. Hold on. So that's 7 damage.
That is noted. The tail slap hits, and the goblin is face down in a gouge in the dirt.
no. I can
That's them. Charlie, that is going to need to make a death saving throw in a familiar position. Natural 20. Natural 20.
do it again. Do it again.
My boyfriend fell asleep, and I'm trying to move without, like, waking him
Oh.
up. Oh, that was cocked.
Are you?
Not
Did you
touching it?
actually?
Oh, you don't have to.
Yeah, not touching it.
Don't have to confirm cocked. You can just go ahead and roll.
No, it wasn't cocked.
Oh,
I re-rolled.
They rolled. They rolled another nat 20.
No. Sure.
This game does not want Charlie dead.
Of course.
I
Of
didn't
course.
touch it. I sent the photos.
That's amazing. Yeah, a familiar situation, one less tooth than before. You see her out to try to escape the situation.
Yeah, it's at like the start of your turn.
Yeah, you can pop back up at the start of your turn.
Harley won't
I'm
stay
gonna
down.
try and shoot that fucking
You
pixie.
take an aim at the pixie through the teeth and the being bit.
Yes.
Go for it. Do you want to aim?
Yeah, I'll steady aim.
Nice. Okay. So it's gonna be a
Get that
straight.
sweet advantage.
It's gonna be a straight roll. You'd have disadvantage since
Oh,
you're
okay.
grappled.
I'm grappled?
Yeah, you're in its mouth.
Oh, it's still in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Grapple doesn't impose disadvantage. I thought it just dropped your speed to 0. It's restrained.
You're in
that-
the mouth of a T-Rex trying to shoot a bow.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, it might be restrained.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's restrained.
Okay.
That's a natural 19 to hit for a 29.
Nice.
Again, for a few times. You find yourself on the
Okay.
ground next to your friends. Directly next to. Your arm's still kind of in his mouth. And he's like. The spell ends. And the T-Rex mini is probably no longer useful.
Wait, the spell ends?
The pixie concentrating on it is dead.
Oh, I thought they were hitting the T-Rex for some reason.
No. Took out the T-Rex that made took out the T-Rex with the shot.
Okay.
Sonari.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Lucian?
Did the T-Rex make concentration saves when we hit him?
There's... I don't believe there is a need, as there is no chance of failure. Oh, wait.
Oh,
nope, I
damn.
am mistaken.
Got a good con mod.
It succeeded on both.
Okay. I was just wondering.
It was not likely, but possible. So made the rolls.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good to go. Sonari,
Yeah. T-Rex gone. It's a halfling. I can tell that's an enemy, so
Well,
I'm gonna.
there's also a
Oh,
thing where,
oh,
in a moment of panic and poor bookkeeping on my part,
oh.
a pixie that was concentrating on a certain polymorph spell turned invisible
Ah.
to avoid death as was raining down
Oh.
onto its enemies. So
Cool,
the
cool, cool.
buried underground rabbit a moment ago
Nice.
poofs out of ground about knee
Nice,
deep in
nice.
the dirt next to the stonework.
Cool.
You'll see that.
Mad about it. Did I get to hold my rage through that? I'm assuming no.
No, you've lost your rage as
Yeah,
you've not
yeah.
made
I'm gonna
attacks
rage
to take damage.
again because what the fuck?
Seems
Um,
appropriate.
yeah.
Step up,
Everything else is invisible. Step up. I'm attack it again.
go for it.
I will do this recklessly.
Nice.
Um. Well, it's not like great, but it's not bad. 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
Damage. Okay. 9 plus 6 is 15.
15 damage.
Yeah. And
You have
then
another attack.
make an attack, yeah.
Oh, you don't have to
Natural
attack recklessly.
20.
You're flanking. You have advantage anyways.
Oh, cool. Well, it's natural 20.
Nice.
Trying to
On to that
trying to
one.
find a gif of the scene from Ant-Man when he grows back underground, but I
Right.
couldn't find one.
That is the thing. I'm always surprised what gifts don't exist.
Yeah.
6 is an 11, and then doubled?
True.
22?
Well, the dice are
Or is
doubled.
it... The dice
Uh,
are double, okay, so then that's... Oh, roll that way, yeah.
Oh, you also add another d12
Oh,
for
five.
half-orc stuff.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So take your 11.
Ah,
Just take the 11, roll 2 more d12s, and add that
okay,
to the thing.
okay. Then 5 plus 2 is 7. So then 11 is 18. And then plus my 6 for raging and strength.
So
24.
24. All right.
Nice.
Nice, fun.
Good.
Cool.
Good chunks of damage. Definitely looking bloodied. Unknown whether or not he is still concentrating on the spell, as the rest of the pixies are invisible. So hard to say. The remaining pixies are you all start to hear the buzzing around. Not sure what they're planning to do, but it would come to Ravi's turn.
I'm gonna go and stab him.
Stabbing.
Make 2 attacks against him.
Now, as you go to attack, you see one appear. Oh, well,
Of course I do. Of course I do.
You will have... It gets in the way of your attack, giving you disadvantage
On both of them?
on the first attack.
Okay. So, first attack with disadvantage. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch, Jeff. That was a natural 20 and an 18 for 24 to hit.
Still hitting, yeah.
And then the second attack, the nat 1.
That one would also be disadvantage as another pixie appears,
Well,
trying
of course,
to pull on your cloak.
because the net 1 wasn't enough, was it?
Well, it's just that's what they were gonna do, so they wasted their
I know.
their health thing on you. But yeah, you got the one hit that hit. So roll for.
I'm
damage
gonna
on that.
add an extra D8 to it
Bard
with my bardic
sword
inspiration.
stuff.
So that, and I'm gonna use the defensive flourish, I think.
Nice.
Just let me check. You know what? I will use the slashing flourish.
Cuckoo.
Sorry, one more. I actually have to check this. Oh, no, I'm doing a mobile flourish.
Cool. All right.
Alright, so it does an extra D8.
Nice.
So that is +4. So that's 10 damage,
Nice.
and I get to push it 5 feet, plus the number I rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die, in any direction I want.
Which, what number did you roll?
A 5.
If you all watch, I'm guessing into the
I think
hole.
you know what I'm on.
Boof. Forced movement doesn't provoke the attacks of opportunity, but down into the hole will attempt their acrobatics check. Natural 1. Amazing.
Hey!
Excellent timing on that. This matters. That is 5 damage. They are pretty fucked up in the dirt, down in the hole. Now, them being in the dirt, down in the hole. And you just hear this, like...
Now, I think it's time you think about what you've done. I also get 10 extra feet of movement for the turn,
Sure.
but that doesn't really matter.
I don't know. Where do you want to go?
I start walking back to the rope.
Gotcha. Kind of skirting the edge there. See him face down in the dirt.
I'm not really...
Check.
Not that I'm not worried about the pixies, I just don't care.
Right. Speaking of the pixies, 2 of the 4 that remain buzz nearby, appear, make some hand gestures, and point at the ground. That is...
Oh, I get...
5, 6, 7...
I can walk, like, my whole
Oh, you can still
movement
have your movement, yeah.
Yeah, so I can move 40 feet.
Gotcha. Got it. You make it all the way over there. Wait, what was it? 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 13. Who has how much HP?
All of us?
All of
Between Charlie and then Sonari.
I have,
I have 1.
34.
All right, so Charlie
Oh.
falls asleep.
Oh.
Lucian, I believe, as an elf, you are immune to magical sleep effects.
Correct.
All right.
Pretty sure I can't. I don't know if I just have advantage against saves like that, or if it's...
I think it is
I can't be
advantage.
Advantage against being charmed, and I can't be put to sleep magically.
Oh, so you got the same background.
Yeah.
Well, that's nad.
Yeah. The ancestry.
Other points again.
Cool stuff.
They don't know your HP totals. That's 3, 4, 10 total, which puts nobody to sleep. So a pair of sleep spells get rained down on the group, hoping their hope to knock out whoever remains. So Charlie, unconscious. And now Lucian.
Well, that was rude.
Charlie's just getting put through the ringer.
Charlie's up, down, as much as the T-Rex.
Oh, man.
Can I look over the edge and see if the guy is still conscious?
Yeah, it seems to be starting to pull an arm up and like trying to right themselves. In the process of righting themselves, yeah.
Can I drop down?
I mean, it's 20 feet down. I don't know that you care.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop. Can I drop down and just bonk him on the head as I come down?
Sure, go for it. I'd say make an acrobatics check, but that seems like a moot point. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
Hell yeah. That's a nat 20.
Fuck his head.
Ooh, this guy's about to have a bad day.
Seems good. Seems feels good. I can't speak anymore, Jeff.
That is... That's 15 damage.
And I blame you.
Well, Ravi, as you walk by, you see Lucian doing the dive with the baseball bat swing. You also catch a familiar set of hand movements that you've seen several times made by pixies in the area, turning someone into a T-Rex. You suspect a T-Rex in a hole not being a ton less dangerous than the T-Rex out of the hole, as the hole's a relatively minor obstacle for a T-Rex. But as its eyes turn yellow, Lucian just buries the staff in the side of the head. Crack! And they are completely unconscious on the ground. The remaining pixies out of existence next to everyone.
Nice.
Get fucked. Anybody got a rope?
I do.
I feel like
Anybody got a not bloodthirsty DM?
should
Hey.
we leave this guy down here?
You all survived with
I say leave
no
him down
fudges
there.
on my part.
I low key. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, yeah. I gotta reset. Oops, wrong button. Low key what?
I look a little bit. When Robert was walking away, I forgot there were pixies there, and I was like, I want to walk over, and I want to be like, give us all your magical items. You can keep 2. But no, I'm gonna start.
Well, you see Charlie asleep
Rope
there.
down.
You can just
Yeah.
jostle Charlie awake.
I'm gonna put the rope down with my foot next to Charlie. Be like, hello. Are you? Hello?
Charlie, you are woken
Duh!
up.
And I'm gonna start awake and shoot because I'm still afraid.
Afraid.
Arrow flies into the forest. No major effects.
Good instinct.
Rope lowers down. Be able to, on one end, tie up the individual maybe. Lucian, what are you doing with the person down there?
Yeah. Do you want?
Should I bring him up or should we just leave him down here tied up? Because I think that'd be funny, but also kind
Just
of
search
morally ambiguous. Yeah, I'm gonna
Is that
search him.
morally? But he's a dick.
Yeah, but I feel like that'd be akin to torture, and I don't think my patron's cool with that. And
Yeah,
also,
just leave
I'm
him.
kind of
You
not
don't have
cool
to
with
tie
that shit
him.
anymore.
You don't have to tie him up. You can just leave him.
Yeah, just leave him down there. We don't. He's already there. You're not doing. You didn't personally. I'm just gonna start pulling.
Fair enough. I'm gonna search his. I'm gonna search
Well-
his unconscious body.
All right.
Robbie thinks for a second, and he goes like, "Wait, he was talking about magic items and things."
Yeah.
He stops.
And he stops and he turns around to like look for
Yeah.
wherever this guy might have been storing stuff. Look for like a house, like a little hut or something.
Right.
And here's the like. Wait a minute. It turns around to,
Yep.
To search.
I better get something out of this sort of vibe.
All right.
This guy could do this to more people.
Yeah, we
Shouldn't
shouldn't.
just
Well, Lucian hit him pretty
I'm
hard
gonna shoot
there.
him in the head.
You gotta do it. Okay, I was like, maybe we should kill him, but okay.
There's a moment of like, are we gonna discuss this? And then Charlie just takes aim.
Charlie's been hurt a lot in this fight, so
That's reasonable.
it's reasonable.
Yeah.
I get it. I
Charlie
get it.
was in that guy's mouth twice.
I mean, fair, but next time, could you wait until I'm done looking through his pockets before you shoot the guy? Could have hit me.
Work on that one.
You'd be fine.
No, it's fine. Do I have to roll to hit?
No.
He's already.
Okay.
He's already
Oh.
dead.
I'd say. Well,
To
yeah,
see
I'd
how
say.
much. I had a plan. I wanted to see how much damage I could do.
Go ahead and roll to hit because there is also the nat 1 possibility of
Thank you.
pinning Lucian.
Hitting Lucian.
Steady aim. I'm going to take the -5 penalty for the +10
Finally, it's happening.
just to see what the fuck happens. I rolled an 8 and a 3.
Oh.
Aw.
Well, 8 plus your bonus, I think, still hits. What's your after your -5?
Oh, yeah.
That would be 13.
That's still gonna hit him unconscious. I'm gonna say. So go ahead and sneak attack damage and your +10 and your regular d6 and your dexterity modifier All
Yeah.
the
Gonna
bonuses. Oh, it's a
explode.
+1
Just as
bow
sweet.
too, I think.
Oh, plus the extra 6 bardic inspiration that I got that I didn't get to
That's
use.
you can't add that to damage, unfortunately.
Oh, it's only
Oh.
attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't?
Only attacks, not
Ah,
damage.
dang.
Yeah, not to the attack
The
roll, not to
big old
damage.
plan that I had, and I was excited to do it, and I didn't get to do
If I
it.
was a
So
Valor
that's why
Bard,
I'm doing it now.
No
it's a
valor
Valor
here.
Bard instead of a Swords Bard, but
Okay. Swords, yes. Valor, no. There's no valor.
That's 27 points of damage.
Respectable. Arrow in the head.
Alright.
You
set up the
all
other side.
start to search the area between the
Buried somewhere.
currently 4 of you, taking a look in the area. There's this pit. You walk along. You eventually find where in these structures there is a stone tunnel that's been set up with wooden ladders and covered hidden entrances, and there are ways to climb down to similar peephole kind of things, little sections carved out to see into these dark rooms that are sealed over with smooth, magically summoned stone. You can tell there's been enough that Charlie's remembering of adventuring groups that have come up this way and never returned, realizing how many never made it to the Beholder.
Oh.
They came across the stone, dropped in,
How curious.
were either baked in there.
Is my dad there?
I'm gonna need an investigation check from
You-
everybody.
I swear, Jeff,
I was gonna say,
If you
when
put
you
us
started
through
describing holes, I was like, we
the
should look for
T-Rex.
people that we know. Investigation.
7.
It's not even that traumatizing.
19.
What if he was a rabbit the whole time?
I have never, never been so small.
Is investigation the thing I get an advantage on?
It is.
Oh, I got a 19, but I'm gonna go for that nat 20.
I got a 13 total.
13?
I got a nat 20.
Did you?
I actually
Nice.
did.
Nice.
So 13, the nat 20,
19.
19,
How the holes are so stupidly broken.
and Charlie investigation?
Broken. Very good,
7.
for sure.
7. Alright. That puts y'all there.
Sorry.
You all take the better part of the afternoon looking through as many as you can stomach of these chambers. Most of them are unrecognizable as far as who may be entombed in these things. Some are are clear and have not been used or tripped. By the end of a couple hours of pretty diligent searching, you have found a few stashes of coin, a stash of small gems, and then a single scroll, which is among the knickknacks that are found at what seems to be the tip of a wedge. It seems that this wall that you found, it goes very far one direction until it comes to a point, and then it goes in another direction, as if to funnel people into a singular location. But it's all sort of one and the same for a lot of the area. But it looks like this is sort of a staging area to collect things of the most import and then take them up to somewhere, unsure where. But in your afternoon of searching through everything, you do not find your dad or anyone that would meet his description as much as you can make out a description of anyone. There's I'll post this to
That's
chat at some point. But there's 200 copper pieces, 5,000 silver pieces, 1,900
Oh.
gold, 50 platinum pieces, and
Sorry, can you start over?
no,
I have
but
them.
I'll post to chat.
I had them.
And
Yeah.
there's a small bloodstone, a small piece of jasper, moonstone, and 3 semi-carved pieces of rose quartz, which is they're all what's that? 1, 2, 3. All 6.
Crystal.
Each of the 6 gems is worth about 50 gold pieces. And then looking at the spell scroll, it is a spell scroll for spiritual weapon.
Ooh. Can I please have it?
I go for it. I'm not.
I don't need it.
Requires a religion check to activate. Not a super difficult one, as it's not a super high level spell, but it is a spell that'll summon a spectral weapon that you can then use for attacks and whatnot as bonus action. Which, as you all are made your way to the tip there, you do see approaching your area a small group of adventurers. Among them, Charlie's dad.
Yay!
all kind of approaching rather like hurriedly, like they've been booking it for a while. They all look a little road tired, like they've been looks like they've been trying to make really good time after they saw you all rush past them, and are just now getting to this area. But they're coming up, and they see the 4 of you over at this tip thing, and they're just like, "Hey,
Hi.
you all are alive."
Yeah.
Got
Surprisingly.
stuck by this wall,
Barely.
or
Some asshole has a trap set up for adventurers heading to the Beholder.
oh shit! So
Had.
this is-
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. We took care of him.
fucking knee. Yeah, there's who do you work for?
Ourselves?
No, who did he work for?
Ourselves?
Whoever you
Oh.
killed that was
We
set
don't
traps.
know.
Oh, we didn't ask him. He was a little bit too dead to ask.
Oh, that's not a problem. Hey,
Nice.
Zephyr. And you see a half elven cleric looking type dude walk up. Holy symbol that's like a half moon and stars, both like tattooed into an exposed shoulder and on the shield.
Cool.
It's just like, yes.
Oh, he's back that way.
All right. What's happening? I'm gonna need you to talk to a dead guy and find out what he was doing. He's like, I hate doing that.
Oh, sorry, I assumed.
I really don't like doing that. They're so weird when they're dead. It's your job, man. Come on. I was like, all right. And they starts marching back the other way. He's like, but the stronghold's It's like an arrow pointing at it.
Yeah.
Hey, we went and found that beholder.
Oh shit! You missed this on the way up.
I
Yeah.
guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We figured we wanted to keep approaching, so we
It's
followed the
taking-
wall.
It's taking power from other beings,
Oh.
so it's powerful than a normal beholder.
Oh shit.
So either don't or be careful. Also, there's sets of tunnels with traps that's got like this weird wire. And I pulled the one that I have out of my backpack to show them.
He takes a look. Huh. So, this is your job. And you see a, looks like a wood elf man walk up and go, eye and takes a look. I was like, strange. It's invisible from most angles except for this one. But that's also unreliable. How do the people who set these see them?
I have no idea, but in daylight they're even harder to see. Well, any kind of light.
Yeah, in regular light they're practically invisible.
Also, they're like hidden. They're hidden spots that dark vision
Well, someone set
places are magically obscured. You can only see them in natural light.
Like a torch.
All right. Well, someone set these, so I assume they can see them somehow. Are there any villages in the area that might be subjugated or in its influence? It doesn't really have the
kobold
thumbs to
We
set
know
these
about
guys.
some kobolds.
Kobolds in the area. All right. So they
Yeah.
probably
And goblins.
they work for it, or do the goblins work for it? Who else working for it?
We
They
saw both
probably
kobold-
worship it or something.
A good
Yeah,
amount of kobolds.
they referred to it
Sounded
as the
like-
master.
It sounded like there was some sort of.
Kobolds
Cult
and
shit.
goblins both worshiping it.
Yeah,
We found a
We
goblin,
found a goblin that was being tortured.
but that he was
Being tortured or
an
was
adventurer.
worshiping it? I'm confused.
he was being tortured.
So
Kobolds are
probably not.
worshipping it and turning other,
Yeah.
or it feels very culty, as
Oh,
it
yeah.
would worshipping it. But yes,
Yes.
um,
Happened. Kobolds worshipping it. Sounds like a goblin got captured somehow. And
yes, is Pipey? Where's Pipey?
You all left him unconscious, slammed by a
shit.
dinosaur tail,
Just
like
still
3
okay, cool.
hours ago by a
I
pig.
forgot about
Just looking through things. I even leave the goblin
I
will
gotta
take stuff and
emphasize
wake him up.
the 4 of you a couple of times.
Right.
You all go, oh shit! And it's like start running back towards the other way. The other adventurers try to keep up, but they've been rushing for days trying
Right.
to
Yeah.
get caught up to here. Lucian, find another fidget. Or Umbra, find another fidget. You're not a unicorn. Quickly, find another fidget.
Oh.
So,
Sorry.
rushing off, you all have been exploring for several hours. You get back and you see you see the goblin there, like, sitting cross-legged with the
Yeah.
glaive up, and is just like, so none of you can even heal. What the fuck kind of party is this? You know,
Excuse
wizard?
me.
No healers?
No, leave it.
Lucian tries to pipe up.
Best
What's
is
Lucian
best.
say?
Lucian kind of just. I want to do something really funny. I want to backhand him, and as I backhand him, I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I just kind of step behind
Not
Sonari
hard,
and just
not
like a
hard enough to deal damage.
it's like, oh yeah, I totally forgot, and I feel very bad. I just slide behind her.
Sure.
This
As you
guy.
go to backhand the goblin who you left to die,
Right. Yeah. I mean,
it takes a swing at you with his glaive, which misses.
I am trying to heal you.
well,
Yeah, but you're
roll
swinging
an-
at him.
Roll an attack. See if you make contact.
My normal modifier,
Yeah,
18.
18. That does connect.
10 points of healing. Because it's.
You
Why?
watch the healing.
Why are you hitting him?
Do a little. Heals him a little bit. Does a 17 hit you?
It meets my AC.
That is a hit.
oh yes.
You take that's 6 slashing damage.
Ow.
So this is how it is. You've decided to murder me. I knew it. I knew it'd be you too.
Don, oh my gosh.
I just healed you.
Attacking me after leaving me to
It's
die.
usually Lucian.
Anyone else doing anything?
I mean, you did swing at him, Lucian.
Yes, but I didn't hurt him.
That doesn't mean you didn't swing at him.
Ivy, I'm so sorry. Lucian's an asshole.
I healed him.
I'm
You
sorry.
still hit
Lucian's an
him.
You
asshole.
specifically
We did
made that
not
look like an
heal
attack.
him.
Yeah.
That was specifically an attack.
It was specifically to be an asshole, Lucian. Don't act like it wasn't.
My
We're not
goodness.
trying to murder you.
The other adventuring group catches up. Oh, the goblin's alive! And then,
Yeah.
you see a kind of a hulking
Oh, no.
figure in the back with like half plate and a helmet, like pull up a short sword and be like, "All right, I got it." And be like,
No. God. Oh
Huh?
my God.
What?
No,
For now?
he was being tortured by the beholder.
Spins the glaive. I'm an adventurer. I tried to murder
Yeah,
this one a minute ago, and I would have taken his stuff too. It's like, all right, yeah, that tracks.
That is better.
Wait, did
My
the
little
goblin-
goblin friend.
did the goblin refer to Lucian as he?
That was more of a slip up of my part because I used guys as a general term.
Lucian would have been
It's
mad.
more of like the goblin is, which is like a gender neutral directive. The she's like, huh. All right. So who are adventurers and who are fucking assholes?
The line between the two is a lot blurrier than you think, honestly.
Oh yeah, when you're evil. All right. Well, who's gonna help me murder things and take their stuff? And there's like
Lucian,
3 of the other
chaotic
adventurers
evil.
like raise their hands.
Why are you?
I'm kidding.
Why do they think you're an asshole? I just did something specifically to be an asshole about it. Oh.
No,
You
it's
did a nice thing in an assholey way. Like, you did heal,
That's
but with the appearance,
I would call that being petty more than being an asshole.
I think line is very thin, but we're good.
Alright.
I was also more just like trying to not try to kill the goblin.
It's like you do like the 1 hit point he has when you slap him, and then you.
Like, this thing was dead.
He got a
Good.
short rest while you all were absconding to whatever.
3 hours, yeah.
You all went searching for loot while he was passed out for an hour before coming back to 1 hit point.
If we wake him up,
He
he'll
did
take things.
He got lucky. He made his saves for his death saves and didn't die while you
Thank
were all
God.
gone.
Yeah, he just did not.
Just like woke up.
Anyways, the dead guy's down there, and I point into the pit.
Oh, do you still need his head? He like lifts the head out of the sack.
Oh,
A little
cool.
bit of blood dripping out. Sometimes they're
No.
useful to people. You need to ask them some
No.
questions.
Yeah, don't we need that Ted to talk to it?
Ah! And the cleric's like, I already don't
I'm
like
so
doing
sorry.
this. Set it there. All right, what are we asking? I get 3 questions.
We want to know who he's working for, yeah?
Who's working for?
Anything else, guys?
Where the magic loot is,
The magic loot is
the
Makes
magic
sense.
items.
magic. That's what I thought you meant. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the main 2, and then we'll go from there, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cast a spell. You see the jaw kind of like.
Blech.
Hate
Um,
that.
Who do you work for? It's like the master, a beholder.
Oh.
Here.
Ah.
I killed.
Fucking
the
course he
adventurers."
does.
And it's like, great.
Of course, if you.
I want to ask you
Course he
why.
No, you don't need to.
Well, if there's a third,
If
I'm
you
not,
want
it's my
to.
spell. I'm going to.
It's your spell, yeah,
That's
take
fair.
it.
Fair enough.
Where's the magical loot? Where do you keep the magic items you've gathered from people? At the tip of the spear, we gather what we have that's magical, and then take it to the master. So like, all right, and why?
Is there a way to beat him?
Why are
Does he have any?
I will.
Does the beholder have any weaknesses? Is a good question.
Does Beholder have a weakness?
Does the beholder have any weaknesses for attack. He goes, no major ones. Attacks from the rear of a magical nature will have more success than attacks from the front. There is no hope. All give to the master, and the master stops you from invading. The head falls over. Well, gross. Goblin,
Agreed.
can you take that? Like, I have a name, but I have severe head trauma. I don't really remember it.
Pipey.
Pipey?
Well,
What the
we call you Pipey.
fuck
You want
is
us
that
to call you
from?
Pipey.
So Pipey's
No.
short for something?
Maybe, probably.
Oh.
Possible.
You ever remember your full name?
Piper,
Again,
maybe?
severe head trauma.
Yeah, if you ever remember your name.
Who's the
What I'm saying,
president?
Isn't it?
What's a president?
Oh God, they don't even know what a president is.
It's an aristocracy where I'm from, I think.
Oh, you know that.
You think?
I think. So I just remember someone with a crown. I don't
I want to
remember.
kick the head away like a soccer ball.
It's just, poof.
Bunted.
Your dad's like, gross. Nice. Gross. So you all went up to this beholder then, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then immediately realized, upon meeting it, that it was a terrible idea to go in, the four of us.
Yeah.
Did you take any shots and then head out, or how'd it go?
Not at the beholder. Kind of thought something else instead, as a bargain to get out.
So you didn't make it down into the lair then?
Oh no, we did.
No, we made it into the
You
lair
went
still.
into the lair and then made no attacks at it.
Honestly, I'm very
it
confused
was
too. I walked
intimidating.
in.
I mean, that. Yeah, it's scary.
Would you like-
Beholder.
Would you like the full story or the abridged version?
We're gonna let's
Yeah, walk and talk.
walk.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
It's not even sundown.
Yeah, well, that's a relative thing when you've been walking like we have. Now that we've caught up to you and you're not dead, we're gonna take a minute. Set up a camp.
Long story short, we had to summon like a higher being so that the beholder could kill it and take its power, but then he made us kill it, and we got a fuck ton of treasure. But then the beholder couldn't take the thing's power, and now the beholder's really pissed off.
Wee bit mad at us.
I mean, yeah, you fucked it over from a deal you'd agreed to, so
Yeah.
I'd be too.
Technically, I never promised anything. I was just like, hey, I'll kill it.
You need to absolutely not do that ever. Technically on your deals is bullshit. If you ever do that to me, I'm either killing you or not talking to you again.
I can say that.
Depending on the severity of how
I
pissed off
figured
am
it's
about it.
I figured it's okay in this scenario because it's that or death.
Nope, never
Yeah,
okay.
a bit of an eldritch
That's
abomination.
that's
so-
some bullshit. You don't do that. You want
It's-
your word valued?
Well, maybe you
keep your
don't.
word. And you don't be a little shithead about
It's-
it. You
it's-
just say what you mean
okay,
and mean what
we
you say.
won't- It's okay, we won't do anything, and I'll punch Lucian in the arm.
We
Sounds like y'all bit off a little more than you could chew when you got down there and realized it. And miraculously got out of there without being dead.
I did almost get drowned.
Well, congrats. Almost is a good caveat to that.
Yeah.
Hey,
How'd the
he calls back.
how'd the
other-
braces?
calls back the other adventurers. Hey, if we get down there and you don't attack it, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And they all just go, we get it, we got it. Yep, man. We're all gonna have dinner, and we're all gonna rest, and you're all gonna tell me every inch of that place that you can remember.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
I
draw
was
that shit.
thinking-
The fucking wizard's gonna make an illusion so we get a 3D model of this shit. And there'd be like a wizardy
Got
type
you,
guy
but-
who's already like tracing something with a gem around in a circle. Is like just
My
nods
intention?
back and is just like, yeah. So we're gonna get a full layout, everything you
Yep.
know about that scenario.
Yep.
And then you're probably gonna not come with us, because sounds like you'll die probably.
Why are we any more likely to die than you?
I mean,
We walked in, walked out.
Yeah, we made it in and out
yeah, you know.
already.
Oh, that was my arguing for their side, honestly.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like us getting in and out was just sheer dumb luck.
Absolutely.
It
If
kind
we
of
go
sounds
We will
like
die.
you all got lucky, got out of there. It worked out. Congrats. Knows your faces now, sees you,
Yep.
immediately starts eye raise.
Yep.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a moment to make sure we get the drop on it in some capacity, so you can't be there for that. I would love
Yep.
for that asshole and that piece of shit to get some shots in before I start blasting everything with eye rays. So
You could potentially literally get the drop on it. There's a hole in the ceiling.
You don't know that.
kind of, well, no, they
True Lucian doesn't.
Oh,
she
yeah.
could see when you.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
you didn't
I
three
knew.
point land. You
I
came
could-
around. There was a visible
I
hole
knew
in the
that it
ceiling
was
that
there.
the builder
Oh,
came
visible,
down out of.
visible. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so I'm just
Hopefully.
like, we could probably figure
There's a hole in
something
the-
out.
yeah.
Y'all are
Interesting.
smarter
Also, the
than us.
cafe. There's an exit through there.
There's a back
Cafe.
exit, yeah.
Like I said, we're gonna go
Um,
through all this every inch you
yeah,
can remember. I'm gonna set that up. Any prisoners we should be aware of that could help?
Oh, they have a drow.
Goblins.
Who thinks he's a
They have a
vampire?
guy. They have a person in a cage.
Drowned
Yeah,
I
who
do not
thinks he's a
remember.
vampire?
Trying to get
He's definitely not. He really thinks he is though. It's not even like someone's influencing him. I don't think. I think he's
Yeah.
just. I think he just actually thinks he's a vampire.
He went.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some records
is
about him. He
weird.
went missing quite a while ago.
But he's definitely on the beholder's side, at least in some capacity.
Yeah.
Gestures over to the cleric. He's like, "Can you convince him that one of your spells removed his vampirism? You have remove curse, right?" He's like, "I mean, I could prepare it tomorrow. Yeah. It could work if he doesn't see through the deception."
Yeah.
It's like,
He seems pretty gullible at the moment.
cured you of your vampirism.
Yeah.
Fight on our side. It sounds like sounds like a good plan A. Plan A. Registered.
Sounds
He
good.
is also in a cage, so shouldn't be
Okay,
that.
You all
much of an
remember
issue.
he was able to just get in and out of the cage whenever he wanted.
Yeah.
Never mind.
In the cage was almost a weird for show kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just sort of
It's a
like
king.
he's just in the cage because he thinks he should be in the cage. He's an interesting fellow.
Certainly.
One of my favorite voices.
Yeah.
is a in particular, I believe, New Zealand actor that's based off of. Anyways, they all are. Some of them break off to get a meal ready. They seem to have well-established rations that they've brought along. A few of them aid some of you to getting your animals like around the wall, which is it's quite a trek. They've been at this for a little while. And after just a few minutes, a bubble appears where the wizard's been gesturing. As you all kind of walk in, it's a little tight for everybody, but you imagine the Charlie's dad chirps up with like, given our numbers, we're gonna have 2 on watch every shift, and then the rest can rest in here. And as you all get in there, it's a very temperate, pleasant climate inside the dome, and it is some sort of magically generated field to rest in. The wizard explains, "I have to stay in the whole time. You all can come in and out as you please. Attacks cannot penetrate from the outside. Attacks can exit from the inside if any of you are archers. Magic, however, will not go through.
Thank you.
But
That's
it's,
really cool.
It's quite the deterrent for any would-be assaulters in the middle of the night.
Could I? No, that's that. I was about to ask a question, then I realized you answered it already.
Very well done, Lucian.
I can
I have a brain.
offer to take.
Charlie, taking any good shots?
Oh wow, I'm really laggy.
A little bit.
Oh.
I'm.
I don't know what's going on. Charlie's dad chats with Charlie for a little while. The other adventurer types looking around at the rest of you. So the one with the moon and stars on the shoulder leans over to Ravi and is just like, "So what's your deal?"
What deal?
Your deal. What do you do for the party?
I kind of just take my flute and kind of like twiddle it in my fingers, I guess, just like, moving it around.
Nice.
I do a little bit, and then I gesture to my rapier as well, and just a little bit of both.
Fair enough. Who keeps everybody alive?
Like healing.
Yeah, when people drop and you put some
It's
magic in them.
bit of me, a bit of them.
Kind of a shared job.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. Whoa. We've been on the road for a while.
Hey, over there pretending to be tall.
Charlie, right as you take a bite, there is a stew being prepared. The beef gets dry because they cook it too long.
Disappointing.
They just essentially have it in there boiling until they can mash it so it breaks up into little pieces. It's not great. But Dad pulls you aside. Well, did you take any cool shots at anything so far?
Well, I tried. I was in a T-Rex's mouth, and from there, I shot and killed a fairy.
That's fucking cool.
Thanks.
You go to reach into your pocket to pull out the T-Rex tooth, and you pull out like a human molar, like a halfling molar.
I'm gonna ask about that, yeah.
Damn, this was a T-Rex tooth. I was gonna stab Lucian in the butt with it.
Why would I don't know. I've only met her just now, and for everything I'm realizing, why would anyone be hostile towards?
No clue at all.
I'm trying, okay?
I put my hand on Lucian's shoulders. It's okay.
You know.
It's okay. I know.
Don't.
And you're doing so well, sweetie.
Right. I take my hand off.
Kind of, the dad leans down, which he has to do pretty far, to the point where he tweaks his back a little bit. He's like, kind of adjusts, and
I give Lucian an elbow jab after taking my hand off instead. I know.
So everything we've heard so far,
bro style.
That's her trying.
I guess so.
Noted. All right.
Oh, right.
We've had a long bad day, okay?
It has been kind of a rough little bit.
I mean, as long as this behavior's only been very recent, then that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Well, you all are wounded, obviously, but you've searched the area for treasure, I assume, as per Adventuring 101.
Yeah.
You got some stuff. Gonna get your asses back to civilization, or?
We
heading west, I think.
We're heading west.
That's the way the
Alright.
coast is.
I think there's a creek that runs southwest from here, and then eventually goes under the main road west from the city we met. So then you can just climb up to the bridge from there. So find the creek, head down. Should be straightforward.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I write that down in my little diary.
I need to go sit down because I'm at 1 hit point.
Oh, right.
You really fucked up.
I give
Goes
Charlie
to like pat you on the back kind of
wounds
hard, and then like
before-
stops and is like, nah.
before, just in case. You know, just in
Oh,
case
right.
something bad happens. I give
Right.
Charlie 2d8
Nice.
for 12 hit points.
Sweet.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
The strange mismatch of adventuring groups who then in the bubble with a couple people keeping watch and doing patrols around the area, just to double check for any hostilities that could come by. The wizard creates an illusion and then modifies it one step at a time, replicating the lair of the beholder, and you all describe the beholder coming down, the whole interaction, the summoning circle behind the wall. Some of them think to themselves and go, I know the name of an entity. If there's a true name of, what is it? It's like a angel snake thing. It's sort of angelic beast. It doesn't have any intellect or anything, and it doesn't have any unique powers really. But one that's named and can speak at least. That could be a distraction. And you said it likes doors and keys, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I think I can work with this. Yeah. I think in the morning I can get to work and we can get some other things going. I'm going to need it. Gotta like, sir. You see the wizard like planning out this thing, and you see the Charlie's dad just like kind of points at his room. He's like, "That's why you bring a fucking wizard." And they all are hashing out their like battle plan. Ravi.
You're not a wizard. I do have to go relatively soon.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna wrap up here.
As do I.
Yep. So, a night of planning amongst a slightly more experienced adventuring group, with a little bit larger group as well, is setting up a plan of bringing in trapped doors as a like a sacrifice, basically, we have brought tribute, and
a book is like a small door if you wanted to try that.
Charlie's dad's like, the fuck did I just tell that one about the technicalies?
That wasn't even an technically. It seems like the kind of thing that might work against this one. He's kind of
into a story or some bullshit. No, you bring
It did like my, yeah. It also likes keys, and I play a key on my on my flute, and it's like it liked that joke.
Oh, okay, so it likes terrible jokes. All right, that's
Come on, that was funny.
I gotta give all of you some shit. I mean, I'm gonna get. I'm scared to get to the big one.
I mean, she's pretty cool.
I mean, she's rad as shit. Yeah, that's
I
the
know.
thing. I'm looking for.
Honestly,
I'm looking for a thing to pick
not to
on.
make fun of her.
Not like, what am I gonna say? Like, your thighs could choke me too hard. I'm not gonna. No.
Sir, now is not the time.
Your dad is into Sonari.
Oh no, is he a DILF?
The question
Give her
is,
some lavender.
does Sonari like DILFs?
Enjoy.
Lavender. All right. I'll keep an eye out. Don't bring any. Plus, I'm probably gonna die in a day or two. I don't start anything.
Like you
That's
could make
very
fun of her
actually.
glasses, I guess.
Oh come on, those are fucking.
Those are
Those are
I know.
They're fucking gold
She's
plated
too cool.
glasses. The fuck
What
am I
the
gonna
hell?
say? They're rad as shit.
No, I was trying to think of something.
It's like, I love the idea of like Ravi and Charlie's dad are hashing out things that he could
To make
try
fun of
to
Sonari
nag
for.
Sonari with.
Ask her.
I'm the
if
bard.
she
I have
likes
to be able to
angel
make fun of people.
lavender.
Ask her if she likes lavender. What?
Yeah. Trust me.
That feels like
Is that-
code.
Did she like fuck someone who got her lavender or something?
No. No.
It again. If she fucks, that's not a dig. Good for her. What?
Just trust me on this one.
I don't. I don't. I do not.
That is the smart thing.
We're gonna fade out on that scene of people trying to get Charlie's dad to hit on Sonari when he just can't find an edge in.
And an
Um,
immediate.
Too cool.
It's just barbarians.
She's not even too cool. She's also kind of a nerd, and that's also rad.
She knows books.
Like literally reading by the fire, not paying attention to what's going on.
Right. It's just like it's really interesting history, actually.
I keep calling him my dad. What's his actual name again?
Yeah, I know. I was about to say.
I'm just gonna keep calling him your dad.
Yeah.
His name is Charlie's dad.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to mind either. It's just like, yeah, Charlie's dad.
People
just
keep
said
saying
yeah.
that?
No, I haven't actually been saying it. I
like
assumed
the
I'd
idea
been
that
saying his
people-
actual name, like, to him.
Bye, Charlie's dad, and he's just like, yeah.
Okay.
Harley will punch
Lucian-
anyone that says that.
No one has
In
sex.
front of him.
Lucian would have.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up there. Everyone succeeded in not dying again, which
Against a fucking T-Rex.
against a druid.
No, thanks to you, Jeff.
I was 10 hit points away.
Technically, there were like
to be fair,
5
that-
T-Rexes in there. They just kept like getting dropped because technically it's a T-Rex with 1 hit point if you hit the pixie.
That's a good point.
Too many technicallys. Umbra, yeah.
I'm afraid to tell you this, but it's not the worst usage of conjure woodland beings I've ever seen, honestly.
I mean,
I've
there's
seen
a
one
lot.
worse.
Yeah, you can target like a bunch of things, but yeah, there is that
Yeah.
weakness of kill the pixies, or
Yep.
hit the person who
If they get
summoned
away.
the pixies, and then the pixies
Yep.
go away too. Lots of options. Kind of hard to break the
Anyways.
concentration of the T-Rex at that point, though. But
Mhm.
To be fair, there is nothing in the spell that says that they have to be on the ground.
it's fair.
Oh.
You can't turn birds into killer
Anyways.
whales though because they don't have the challenge rating for it. But otherwise, you just flock of flock of birds above a city and have a bunch of killer whales descend upon it. All right,
I'll tell you all another time.
clogging out. We'll see y'all next weekend. I know there's a big Critical Role event on the 18th. About I think it's the 18th. Yeah, on the 18th they're doing their big Vox Machina versus Mighty Nine one shot.
Oh my god.
I want to catch that, but I think we'll
Yeah.
run it and we'll have to just catch it some other time, and just avoid spoilers till we can absorb that content.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see y'all next week, where you'll fight maybe nothing, maybe a T-Rex, maybe y'all follow the creek and make it to a road and get to the ocean, where there's supposed to be a beach full of marbles. We'll see how that goes.
One session where one of us almost doesn't die would be nice. Beach episode!
Like last two.
I only feel bad about this one because you didn't specifically choose to
Yeah.
go to it. All right. Bye, y'all.